How are we? Didn't even realise. No, it's okay. That's fine. Are we all excited? How are we? How are we? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. 0 for you. It's okay. I'm showing everyone about that. I'm showing everyone about the bear with maracas thing, and everyone's like, "That's all I can see now. Like, what is it supposed to be?" And I'm like, "Well, it's a bear with maracas now." That's what it is now. Yep, I love Joe Hank the bear holding maracas. Yeah, it's just a bear with maracas now. It's that's all it can ever be. That's what it is. Should I grab the pattern and people, everyone else, so that everyone else can see? Hang on. Here we go. So, it's not supposed to be a bear with maracas, but that is literally all I can see now. It just looks like a bear in a hat holding some maracas. There you go. What else could it be? There you go. Yeah, so there you go. It's got a crown on it, but yeah, it literally looks like literally looks like a bear with maracas. But that's what I'm working on right now. That's what I'm working on right now. Yeah, that is what I'm doing. Just grabbing my crafts. It's a craft show now, everybody. So this so far has taken me 6 hours. Can you believe that? 6 hours of work just for that. It's all very neat though. It's very neat. It takes so long. I think I've estimated, so I've started to what is this? So I've actually started tracking how long things take. Hey Corvid, how are you? I started to track how long it takes me, because I estimated that this took me about 60 hours. I thought that took me about 60 hours. So I reckon that took me about 60 hours. It's ridiculous how long it takes, but it's so satisfying. It's just so satisfying. Yeah, it's lovely. I'm really enjoying it. But that took me 6 hours. 6. So I'm like, I think that's taken about 60, but I'm actually going to track it properly. I'm going to track it properly. I'm gonna track it properly, like hour by hour, and so far that's taken me 6. Can you believe it? It just takes so bloody long. But yeah, I'm excited to do my oh, Melee's already in there. Oh, Team is already in there. Totem. Nice. Also, Corvid, I think you can join if you want to do the QR code scanner. It doesn't. If you're chatting on YouTube, it won't come through, unfortunately. Yeah, I was really pleased with that. There was loads of mistakes. Tons of mistakes. And I am determined to not make any mistakes on this one. So, yeah. I'll keep you guys updated. But it does look like a bear, doesn't it? A bear holding maracas. That's what it looks like. I can't see anything else now. That's what it is. But I've never done cross-stitch before. And for someone who's never done cross-stitch, I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm pretty damn pleased with that. But it's lovely because I can just sit on the sofa in the evenings. I'm not on my phone anymore in the evenings. I'm either on the Steam Deck or I'm doing cross-stitch and I'm watching Traitors, which is just lovely. It's a lovely way to spend my evenings, gotta say. And Lee can be playing, or he can be playing or watching something, and I can just sit there quite happily. I thought that was gonna be Traitors there. Yeah, me too. Just as I said, I've been watching Traitors. I was like, wait. There's no way that this is gonna be Traitors. Not a chance. How's everyone? Anyway, Traitors. It's Traitors, isn't it? It's Traitors. I would love to go on to Traitors, but I'd be terrible. I don't think I could handle the stress. But then it's only 2 weeks, isn't it? Like 2 weeks. 2 weeks of stress. I think you'd be so bad. You're just too nice. You're too nice. Excuse me, why is Toss not on there? Marcy Game Dev, welcome. You're too nice, can't lie. I think I would just really I didn't even realise we were on a fake letter one. Yeah, I think I would love to think that I could be a traitor, but I can't. I just couldn't. Oh, is Faith. Of course it is. Yeah, I don't think I could be a traitor. I think it'd be too stressful. I'd love to think, I would love to think. Oh, stop it. I know, but I'm trying to talk. I'm not really paying attention to words on stream. I'm trying to talk and keep you all entertained and talk about traitors. Traitors. What is that? No, I don't need any more drivers, thank you. I would love to think. I'd just love to be able to think. I'd love to think that I could be a traitor, but I just think it'd be just in general. Yeah, just in general. Like whenever I play a game where it's like a social deduction game or a hidden role game, I'm like, oh, I want to be the baddie. And like when I do murder mysteries, I want to be the killer. Like I want to be the baddie. That's what I want. And then when I'm not, I'm like, oh. Oh. But like doing it in that setting, I think I just crumble. I just like I can't keep lying. I think it would really get to me. I don't know. Maybe I could do it. Oh, I need to. Oh. I don't think paper's a word, is it? I'm literally just putting things. Case is smart. I just can't even think. My brain is all over the place today. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it. That's not even a real word. Not even a real word. You're just making things up now, guys. You're just making things up. What did everyone do this weekend? I went for, just so that I can share what I did, I went for breakfast at my favourite place twice. I went on Saturday and then I was like, oh, I'm hungry, I'm going to go on Sunday as well. So I went back to my favourite place for breakfast twice. Twice! Can you bloody believe it? No, I had the same thing, exact same thing. Now I'm excited today. I want to get words on stream out of the way because I want to finish Tangle Tower and then we're going to play Lil Guardsman. I'm so excited. So S is fake. But fang was not a word. How can fang not be a word? Or did I put fangs? I was sure that I'd done that. Hey Mortalk, how are you? Falling. I keep on falling. Morning, how are ya? It's 3 PM for me, nearly 3 PM. We're going to be checking out Lil Guardsman today. I'm excited. Flange? Flange. There's no E. Also, Corvid, you still need to get over here. Either you need to be here or you need to be joining on your phone. It won't do it if you're on YouTube. It won't do it. Soz. 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 Get over here. Have I got a thingy that says that? What Tangiers have I got? What Tangiers have I got? Badges, 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 badges. Yes! I like this one. This is my favorite.
Beat the devil out of it.
I is fake. I'm gonna go for anal again. No, angel. Angle. What is is that final letter? Is it an S? Bangle. Nice. We did it. Yay. Bagel. Oh, my favorite. I just had an egg, fried egg on a bagel. Nice. Fried egg on a bagel. That's what I went for. Now you want a bagel? Go and get yourself a bagel, girl. Go and get your bagel on. Go ahead and get your bagel on. Go ahead and get your bagel on.
I'm out of here.
Go ahead and get your bagel on, girl. Go ahead and get your bagel on, girl. This is what my other half has to put up with. Like, stupid little songs all day long. Go ahead and get your bagel on, girl. Go ahead and get your bagel on, girl. Maybe? It's the go ahead and get your eagle on. But I said bagel on. Ooh. C is fake then, maybe? Is tender in there? No, okay. Intended. Nice. That is nice. That is nice. That is nice. I'm getting my hair done next Tuesday, by the way. So I will not be here next Tuesday unless you want not enough. Oh, Tinder's already in there. Indented. So yeah, unless you want like a live stream from me getting my hair done, which I don't think anyone needs to see that, I won't be streaming next Tuesday. But hopefully you'll get some extra bits. Because I actually finish work next week. I finish my job next week. Which is scary. Next Wednesday is my last day. It's scary. Is that the big announcement? Yes, I've got a new job. I've got a new job. That's the announcement. I got a new job and I start on the 5th of February. Thank you. New hair, new job. Wow, I mean, it's linked. I'm like, I want to feel good. I want to feel good at my new job, so I'm going to go in with new hair. What is this? What is this? What is this? What? Well, I think we're done for here, aren't we? Oh my god. Wow. Wow. All right, well, I'm now, that was brutal. That was hard. That was hard. I think I am probably ready to finish there though. So I think I am gonna get Tangle Tower on just because I want to speed things up and get to Lil Guardsman. So let's get Tangle Tower up. Let's get our tower up. Full screen game. But yes, that's the news. I'm moving jobs. I'm moving jobs. So I have this time next week I'll be having my hair done. I'm getting my pink bob again. Getting my pink bob again. And yeah, I'll be starting a new job 2 weeks. But it means that my stream schedule will change. I don't know how my stream schedule will change yet. I will keep you updated. Best place to get news about my stream schedule and just keep in touch with me is if you want to join my Discord, you can. There's not a lot happening there, but I would really like some suggestions on like how to make it a more happening place. So if you want to come over and make it a more happening place, I'm going to have a little bit of a rebrand in there, I think, and make it more duck themed. Because we do like our ducks. I'm going to call it the Duck Pond. So you can pop over to the Duck Pond anytime. No! I think they might be later. Streams might be later. So streams will be at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. And they might be a bit shorter as well, maybe. So my hope is that I'll be able to stream from like 4:30 to 6:30. That's my hope. But it depends. It really does depend on the workload. It depends on my schedule. But yeah, I'll still be here in some capacity. But yeah, if you want to keep on in touch, best place to do it is Discord or Twitter. I'm on Twitter a lot. I'm on Twitter a lot. So yeah, you can find me there. Right, into the study we go. I think we're on the final leg of this now. I don't think it's going to take us very long. Hopefully not.
Snake?
Worm?
That's the one.
See, we've seen this before. So if you're just joining us, what's Twitter? Can't find it on the App Store. It's X. Soz. X. If you're just joining us, if you are just joining us, oh, it looks like we've got loads to find. We're trying to find the person who's killed Freya. Freya's a young artist. She was killed while painting this. We've basically tracked it down to the point where we know that this is a feather. My main suspect at the moment, I think, is either Felix or Pointer. Felix or Pointer. Now, we've discovered Pointer's lab. And underneath, we found some plans in the lab that suggest that there's a room, like a secret room here. Which is very odd.
It's a wooden pinboard.
So
up on one of the chains.
we've come into like this is a hidden room that we've only just accessed.
Looks like there's a couple of things missing from it.
Cool. Oh, what? Oh, why? Why is there loads of Oh, I knew that thing went to here. Oh.
It's a wooden pinboard hung up on one.
Looks like there's a couple of things missing from it.
Yeah. So the things missing from that are this picture of Detective Hawkshaw, and the other thing missing from it is this, which I said would lead to some explanation of some sort. OMG.
Some kind of fish and a bird skull, I guess?
If that's a bird skull.
I'm gonna lurk while you finish this to avoid spoilers, but we'll be back when you switch to Lil Guardsman. Absolutely. Thank you very much.
We're talking about a 15-foot bird here.
Well, how about we stop talking about it?
Oh, wow.
Some kind of fish and a bird skull,
That is
I guess?
huge.
If that's a bird talking.
Well, how about we stop talking about it?
What is this?
Who are all the people in this photo?
Not sure, but it looks like someone didn't like them very much. Their eyes have all been crossed out.
OMG. OMG. Well, that's Poppy. Right? And that's gotta be Penny? Felix? And that could possibly be the gardener Fitz. And that would be, the ambassadors of Misted Mansion. Oh, the ambassadors of Misted Mansion. And that'll be Remington then, probably. OMG.
That photo is important. I'm sure of it.
Another photograph.
Their faces are all crossed out with some kind of black ink.
That's weird.
Oh, you think so?
No, I mean, something I just realized. Sally, did we meet any of these people here at Tangle Tower?
Well, the woman
They
on the
could
left
be
looks
the-
a little like Poppy, but her style is way different. And at first I thought the guy on the top right was Felix.
Yeah.
But now that I look at it, I don't think it is him.
What? Are these their parents then?
This man in the photo, he reminds me of something from one of our clues.
Are they?
Felix made a little model of him for Flora.
Yeah, it makes sense when you know who he is.
Are they the parents?
Lord Remington.
Remington. That makes him Flora's father, meaning the girl in the photo is...
Yeah, it's her. See the bird, too.
I never would have guessed. Times sure do change.
I don't know. I don't think she looks so different. An axe
Does,
and some kind of hunting rifle mounted on the wall.
There's one missing.
Honestly, doesn't look like they've been moved in a few years.
I'm more worried about the third one.
The third one?
The one that isn't there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I said.
An incinerator built into the wall. It's still pretty hot.
Is there anything left inside?
It's mostly ashes. But yeah, there's something.
What is it? A feather? Oh. Red-coloured scraps of fabric are visible. What? What? Red fabric?
Crumpled up paper.
Is there anything written on any of it?
Not really. It's mostly blank. Coffee table, half-empty wine bottle, lamp left on. I'm gonna say someone's been using this room.
Mm-hmm. Was she killed by a bird? Is that what we're thinking?
Someone can place her
Maybe?
not to leave their notebook lying around.
See, I think she was killed by the beetle because the beetle records over 95 deaths. It fends off predators with a loud hiss. But John, Paul, George, or Ringo, the Beatles. It's so hard.
Someone's been using this room.
They have.
I don't get it. This room is in the original building plans for the mansion. But nowadays it's some big secret?
It's not a secret to everybody. At least one other person still knows about this room.
The way the notebook was left out on the table makes me think it's someone who has the room all to themselves.
Whoever it was, they left more than just the notebook. There's a whole design project on this pinboard. Feels like someone put quite a bit of effort into it.
What's Detective
It's a shame
Hawkshaw
there are
got to
things
do
missing
with
from
it?
I'm betting it'd make more sense if we could see it all together.
I'm not sure if it
That might not be
would.
impossible, you know.
I'm not sure if it would make more sense or not. Oh, you do? Oh, congrats. Oh, I hope it goes well. I really hope it goes well. Good luck. I had mine last year, so I only got diagnosed last year. So yeah, good luck. Good luck. Oh, is it a person? Is this black hair and a red cloak? Is it black hair and a red cloak? It's not like a mountain thing at all?
The painting from Freya's room and those sketches. Did Freya design Detective Hawkshaw's clothes? What kind of sense does that make?
I think it's
That's why Freya made that painting.
totally
But
natural.
it may have
I
been
think
why
it's
somebody took a
totally
photo
natural.
of it to use as reference.
Totally natural to be a little bit anxious about it. It is anxiety inducing, but just go through it. Go through it. And to be honest, mention that you've been anxious. Mention that you've been panicking about it because, yeah. Yeah, I think just go and be honest. You see a bird's face in the top right like a flamingo. 95 decibels is the pitch at where it started to hurt most hearing, by the way. Okay, that's good to know.
And as for those sketches of Hawkshaw, I don't think Freya actually drew them.
Yeah.
It was somebody else. Someone with less of a talent for art.
Doesn't exactly narrow it down. Should we go ask Detective Hawkshaw about all this?
I'm not sure. I still don't know what's really going on. This man in the
I don't get it. This room is in the original building plans.
I was too busy talking to you guys. I didn't see what happened with this. The pin board. You see a bird's face in the top right of this thing. Oh yeah, like a flamingo. Yeah, I see it. Let's have a little look at that more close. Yeah, I see it. What is this then? The photograph of the painting found in Freya's room has been removed from this pinboard, and the sketch of Hawkshaw found in Freya's room has been removed from this pinboard. So they were both found in Freya's room. So she must have been down here to get them, or someone's put them in her room for some reason. It's so weird. Yeah, I hope it goes well. It is a bit crazy. Like when I had mine, I talked to like a doctor for about 50 minutes. And then after 50 minutes, he wrote a whole report on me. And it was quite eye-opening because it's just like, whoa, how can that person have spoken to me for 50 minutes and know everything about my life? Like, it makes you feel very validated and seen. It makes you feel not so crazy, you know? Yeah, it's...
Do those look like scratch marks to you?
It's crazy.
On the glass?
That was my experience. I don't know what your experience will be, but...
Yeah, they're on the inside. It's a wooden pinboard, hung up on one of the chains.
Yeah, you will. It's just validating to know that you're not going nuts and that
Looks like there's a couple
there's
of things
actually a
missing from
reason.
it.
There's actually a reason for it. It does make you feel less crazy.
Those aren't bird cages.
Some of them are disconcertingly large.
At least they're all empty.
You sure that's a good thing? That's how we got in. It leads down into the Great Hall.
Doesn't look like there's any other way to get in or out.
Is that a crab?
It's got a translucent exoskeleton. You can actually see its insides.
Worst case scenario is that they'll tell me I'm actually lazy and dumb, but I know I'm not, and that's only likely how they'd say it. Yeah, it's gonna be fine, honestly. It's honestly gonna be fine.
Also, crabs normally have 2 claws, right? Not 3?
Ooh. We've seen this somewhere.
This crab really reminds me of something.
That little wooden toy we found?
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to help us.
Hey, Flop, how are you? Crabby crab
I
crab.
think I've seen it more recently.
We have seen it. We've seen something with a crab on. Children's book? This thing. Yes. The Soul Bearer. Okay, so they need to be looking like it's dabbing with its things open. Flop, you've been doing an amazing job.
Is that a crab?
It's got
How
a
are you getting on?
translucent exoskeleton. You can actually see its insides.
Also, crabs normally...
I have been very much enjoying what you've been doing. Oh, what was this one? Was it just like that?
I guess that's wrong.
I don't think we need to guess.
What do you mean?
We have all the information we need in our case file.
Oh man.
This crab really reminds me of something.
Yeah.
I think I've seen it more.
I got it wrong. How did I get it wrong? What's this one doing? Oh, it's more... Okay. You need to lurk, no worries. We're going to be playing Lil Guardsman in a bit, so I'm very excited. Okay, it needs to be more... So that... Okay, everyone remember what this looks like. That needs to just point out and be closed. And it's more... Okay, let's...
Is that a crab?
It's got
Also, crabs...
Yeah, with open claws, that one goes up a bit more, right? Does that go up a bit more? Or does that stay down? Is it like that? You think like this?
Perfect.
Perfect. OMG, what have we got?
What's this?
Nice.
something somebody didn't want us to find.
A crossbow? Oh, is this the weapon? It's missing something. It is missing that thing that we've got. This? Maybe?
What is it?
Was someone trying to hide it? From us?
I think so.
I don't know, but it looks incomplete to me. I want to know what happened to the rest of it. where are the other parts?
So, if you don't know, I'm going to give you a little shout out, Flop. If you've not checked out the game Southfield, go and check out Southfield. Flop is the new CM for a game called Southfield. So go and check it out, go and wishlist it, go and have a look. I also followed the game on Instagram and followed Radical Forge on Instagram and YouTube. Basically everything that they're doing right now is great. We found them? Oh, did we find everything though? Is this? The top?
I think that might attach the crossbow, but not this part of the crossbow.
Did we find an arrow of some sort? We did. The metal rod.
I think that might attach the crossbow, but not this part of the crossbow.
So what would attach to there then? What would attach to the top? That. This. OMG. 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 Yes.
What do you make of it?
Not sure. Let's keep an open mind.
You don't think the crossbow is the murder weapon?
Oh no, the crossbow is definitely
the murder weapon.
But that doesn't mean we've solved the mystery.
I'm sorry that's so loud. I don't know why that is always so loud. Why? I'm so confused. Time to solve it? Really? The machinations of murder, we're solving the case? Oh,
Break out the
shit.
notebook. Time to put it all together.
I'm not
Let's start
ready
with
to
this.
solve.
It's an arrow for the crossbow, and it matches Freya's wound. It's the murder weapon. I'm sure of it.
Despite the fact it doesn't have any blood on it, and it wasn't found anywhere near the crime scene.
Mm-hmm. It was cleaned, then it was hidden. I don't think anybody expected us to get down to that room at the bottom of the lake.
Okay, so Freya was shot by a crossbow. Where was it fired from?
Above? Fired from above? Did it hit the painting, maybe? Or did it hit here and then go through? Was she the target? I think she might have been the target because she was on the floor. Oh, I'm gonna need to have to watch the VOD, but no worries. Yes, I'll be here for about 2.5 hours. So yeah, best of luck with the thingy. Please do update us if you wish.
It was fired from above Freya.
Above, huh?
Yeah, our diagram doesn't show everything. Let's add in the rest of the crime scene.
The attic.
Perfect hiding place. We even found a part of the murder weapon up there. The reel was used to pull the arrow back up through the crack in the floorboards.
Explains why we never found a weapon at the crime scene, I guess.
The murderer must have dropped the reel in the attic. I'm guessing they were in a hurry to escape.
Wait. The arrow was fired through the crack in the floorboards?
Yeah, it's directly above where Freya was found lying on her back.
Nope. Doesn't add up. It would have missed her if she was still standing up by the painting.
Ah, right.
Unless...
Freya was already lying on her back?
Freya was already lying on her back before the arrow was fired.
I think so too.
She'd fallen unconscious?
She's fallen unconscious.
Something in the room caused Freya to fall unconscious.
The gramophone?
The gramophone.
Right.
But the gramophone by itself can't do that.
I can't join the Zoom for 10 minutes yet. Come watch the end. There was something in the gramophone.
There was something in the gramophone.
Oh, if it was the beetle, it would have amplified. It would have amplified. Oh my god, the beetle. It would have
Tangled
amplified.
research says it can emit an incredibly loud hiss when it feels threatened. Poppy and Fitz both said they heard a loud noise around the time of the murder. Neither of them had any idea what it was.
This seems a little far-fetched. Is it really loud enough to knock someone out?
No, I don't think so, not by itself. But don't forget, it was being amplified by the shape of the gramophone.
Yeah.
I don't think we're purely talking about volume either. It might just be a particular type of frequency.
This is getting kinda scientific. Since when do you know anything about the effects of weaponized audio frequency?
I don't, but I think someone else does. Do you remember that statue we found in the music room?
Yes.
The horn it's playing. It's a pretty similar shape to the one on the gramophone. That broken glass isn't there on accident. This is someone's
Science experiment. Yeah,
Thinking
that's what I
about
thought.
it, Pointer said he saw Flora was knocked out too. I guess they were both in range of the noise.
Yeah.
Although Pointer might have been lying.
Personally, I think he was telling the truth about it.
Weaponized
It's
audio
pretty clear
frequency.
powerful frequencies
That's a
did
great
pass
name
through
for a
Flora's
band.
tower.
So,
That
yeah,
was quite a
industrial
bit of
music. That's a
damage, too.
great name. Weaponized audio frequency. WAF. That's a great name for I like that. That's a good name for a band. It caused quite a bit of damage. Yes, it did. What was affected by the frequency? The cracked tape?
Those cracks didn't appear out of nowhere. Freya's
Waff.
paints, the pink cassette tape, and the gramophone itself, they all sustained similar damage
Yeah.
while they were in that room.
Yeah.
That's some seriously powerful vibration. Enough to crack metal. Enough to knock someone out all the way across a room.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't get. If the frequency was so powerful and had such a big range, how did the murderer pull it off?
Earphones.
Wouldn't they have been in range too? Think about it. They can't have been much further away from the gramophone than Flora was.
The earphones. They protected themselves.
They protected themselves.
How?
Earmuffs.
These are some pretty heavy-duty earmuffs. I think they'd be enough to block out the sound.
Right.
Who is
Let's go
looking
over
guilty right
everything
now?
From the start. 1. Freya is painting Flora's portrait. They're listening to music on the gramophone.
Yeah.
2. The murderer is hiding in the attic, wearing earmuffs.
3. The golden beetle starts to emit its hissing noise.
Hold on. How did it know?
The beetle?
Yeah, what triggered it at that particular moment? Pointer's research said it makes the noise when it feels threatened.
I'm not sure. Maybe something in the music?
Maybe.
4. Freya and Flora are both knocked unconscious by the vibrations.
I think-
Freya
I
lands
think-
on her
ooh.
back. She drops the brush and palette by her side.
5. The murderer fires the
Yeah, I
crossbow
think it-
directly downwards.
6.
Maybe-
The arrow is pulled back up on the reel.
7. The
Maybe
murderer
bothered
leaves
by
the
the
attic,
music. That's what I was
presumably.
thinking.
8. The door is kicked down. Fitz and Poppy enter the room.
That's it.
But who done it?
There's something bothering me.
What?
I just want to check something. Let's go back to the crime scene.
Who done it? What are we doing here? Who is it? God damn it.
The answer is in the painting. I'm sure of it.
The quick travel in this game is great. Yeah, I like it. There's another game coming out called The Mermaid's Tongue. It's coming out this year and I'm very excited for it. Flora appears to be wielding a knife. Don't. We're missing something.
I can see the stars.
There's 2 plants in the painting. Oh!
The plant. It's in the book.
What?
Look.
It is! Other birds are often aggressive towards it. The ink dip lives most of its life alone. Particular feeding habits, and usually only eats the seeds of the Tantum amica. Yeah, the feather looks like the knife. We've already figured that. It's the plant.
The plant. It's in the
What?
book. Look.
The answer is in
It's
the
okay.
painting. I'm sure of it.
Where is the other plant? Where's the other plant? Oh, come on. It should be like
I can see the stars.
here?
I can see the stars.
Is it the lonely plant in that bare room? Yeah, but I've clicked the plant.
Plant. It's in the book.
What?
Look.
Yeah. I know that. It's there. But there's two. So that should be here. Where is it? Is the other plant in another room? Oh. I wonder.
Let's
Ooh.
not wander off right now.
Okay, we're not wandering off, so everything we need is in here. Is it the lonely plant in that bare bedroom?
Let's not wander off right now.
We can't leave.
It's dark.
It is. Oh. Back to the room we were in.
The answer is in the painting. I'm sure of it.
We can't go anywhere. Mates, we can't go anywhere. That's what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to go to other places. Back to the room we were in, which is here. Oh yeah, okay, we can go back there. We can go back to here.
That's how we got in. It leads down into the Great Hall.
Doesn't look like there's any other way to get in or out.
Can we go here?
Let's not wander off right now.
So it's not there.
Let's not wander off right now.
Not there.
Let's not wander off right
Not
now.
there.
Let's not wander off right now.
Thinking about plantiness. Yeah, we can't go anywhere, friends. We can't go anywhere. We can go there. We can go here.
It's an old coat rack. Looks...
2 cloaks and a green hat draped on top.
So it will let us go to some places, but not others. It will let us go to some places, but not others.
Forensic Entomology, Volume 3.
That's an incredibly specific area of study.
Yeah, we've already discovered these.
Rows of plants, growing in wide wooden boxes.
We've already had a look at these.
What color is the soil?
It looks black, but it's too dark to tell.
We're missing something.
Bugs. Big ones.
Looks like they're made of metal. We already solved it.
I'm a bit stumped.
Forensic entomology.
That's an incredibly specific...
Where can we go back
Let's
to?
not wander off right now. Let's not wander off right now. Let's not wander off
I'm
right
basically
now.
going to click everywhere we're allowed to go.
Let's not wander off right now. Let's not wander off right now.
Back to the canvas then? Well, that's where it sent us.
The answer is in the painting. I'm sure of it.
What about that curtain? I've already clicked on it. I mean, I can try again.
I can see the stars.
It's dark.
Not the whole, the lower bit.
I can see the stars. I can see the stars.
It's dark.
I'm really confused. I'm really confused. So that has the answer. Where's the other plan? Where else can we go?
Let's not wander off right now. Let's not wander off right
I'm just going to see
now.
where
Let's
we
not
can
wander
go.
off right now.
Go back to here. The flower on the gramophone. Does it let you move the plant? Nope. Nope. Maybe it's a location for the plant. No, we can't move it. I mean, I can show you. We can't even click the plant. If we could move it, it would like go into like a puzzle mode. Can't move anything.
Plant. It's in the book.
It's in the book.
Look.
It's in the book. Yes, I'm looking. I'm looking, it's there. The second plant was only sketched and it wasn't finished. Well, it's because the painting isn't finished. The painting never got finished. The painting never got finished. You can see.
The answer is in the
This
painting.
half isn't
I'm
finished.
sure of it.
Why would you sketch it in if it wasn't there? Why would you sketch it in if it wasn't there? The plant did it? Do we have the feather? Nope. The feather was in the fireplace. The feather was in the fireplace. It got destroyed. It was in the furnace. I can show you the feather. Feather is in the furnace. Can you use the ink on the canvas?
An incinerator built into still pretty
Is there anything
It's
left?
mostly ashes. Yeah, there's something.
Look, there you go. The feather's there. Can you use the ink on the canvas? Nope. Nope. I'm actually stuck. It's not often that I get properly stuck, but I am properly stuck. Right, where can we go? Here?
Let's not wander off right now.
Here?
Let's not wander off right now. Let's not wander
Here?
off right now. Let's not wander off right now. Let's not wander off.
It won't let us
Let's not
go
wander
to many
off right
places.
now. Let's not wander off right now.
We can only go to a few places.
A single book on a little makeshift table.
This is creeping me out slightly.
Why?
I think it's a children's book.
I am actually stumped. So it will only let us go to these rooms that are highlighted.
Hand-drawn etymology charts.
This place would never pass a fire safety inspection. Thirsty?
I am actually, yeah.
It looks like they're being boiled, but the liquid is ice cold.
Yeah, could have been. In which case it would have landed. It would have landed in the garden. It would have landed in the garden.
Let's not wander off
We
right
can't go to right now.
Let's not wander off right now.
So, we're here. Didn't you find a plant pot in the garden? Let's check the evidence. This is the potted plant that we found elsewhere. That was the potted plant that we found in the actual, not the rooftop garden, but the greenhouse. That was found in the greenhouse. That was found in Penelope's room. Is the potted fruit the same plant? Nope. Nope. Fifth ambassador located, finally. Can't say I harboured any optimism, but still somehow disappointed. No better than the rest of them. Took my mistage friend into the music room for experiments. It works perhaps too well. The laboratory was another disappointment. All that effort for what? He's even more short-sighted than I could have ever guessed. Went to the bottom, nice view. It's been mostly cleaned out, but I have what I need. She got it. She was careful. Nothing was moved, but I know it's time. What? What on earth? This looks like the, This is like experiments for the gramophone, right? That's a glass. Beetle? Is that a beetle in there? That looks like a little beetle in there. Glass?
Freya, did you leave us a clue?
The paintbrush is still covered with dried red paint. Did she leave us a clue? No. The missing clue?
So what's bothering you?
Something that's not here. The thing we didn't find. We know she was holding it during the painting.
Flora's ink dip feather?
It was here. In this room. Where'd it go?
The furnace.
found it somewhere else. We were a little too late to save it.
So it was stolen from the crime scene, and ended up in the incinerator down in the study.
Someone wanted to destroy it, I guess.
But how? How was it stolen from up here in Flora's tower?
Presumably, Flora dropped it when she fell unconscious.
Yeah, and then what? The murderer couldn't have stolen it if they were up in the attic.
So the question is, how could they steal something from a room they weren't able to access? The final clue about the crime scene. Freya left it for us right here.
Was it? It's inside Flora's egg. Oh, it's in the gramophone. It's in the unfinished painting.
It's in the unfinished painting. It's not quite a photo, but still, it's an image of the crime scene recorded just before the murder. If only she'd finished it. Then I could be totally sure.
It's true she never finished it, but she did intend to finish it.
Meaning?
We know more about the painting than what Freya actually got down on the canvas.
Do we? Do we? How did Freya show us her intentions for the painting? Flora's drawings? Freya's drawings? Flora's drawings? Maybe?
That's not it. That's not it.
How did Freya show us her intentions for the painting?
That's not it. Freya prepared all the colors she was going to need before she started painting.
The colour's not used yet. Is it the yellow? The yellow was going to be used to paint the potted plant? The sketch of something sitting in the window.
Yellow paint was going to be used to paint the sketch of something sitting in the window.
Something in the window.
I got it!
Oh.
The potted flowers. Yeah, nice one. Something yellow in the window of Flora's tower. Something yellow. Oh. The only thing I can see that's yellow is this. Oh, that could be the bird. It's the bird. Holy shit. It's the bird. It's not a plant. It's the bird. And that took the feather.
There she is. Our little thief.
How long has it been there? Did it hear the whole conversation?
She did. But she's a very good listener. Well now, I think this has quite served its purpose, don't you?
Penny, why did you...
It's Penelope, if you don't mind. But before we begin, isn't there a certain formality demanding our attention?
Wow. Oh, now that was a costume change. Jesus. Something sturdy to tie her hands with? I don't have anything. The real thingy? Real has rope.
Lovely. Now, tell me, what was it that drove you this far? I'm ever so curious.
Justice for Freya.
Is that right? Interesting.
Why did you do it, Penny? What did Freya do to you?
Absolutely nothing.
So, what? You just hated her indiscriminately?
Freya Fellow was an inspiration to us all. She was possessed of a great energy. The volition to create.
I like that she's got
something.
She's done her eyeshadow on one eye.
The willpower to walk beyond her boundaries.
She's done her eyeshadow on one eye.
Truly
She forgot to do the rest of her face.
everything I couldn't be.
You know what? I just realized I actually have no idea who Penelope Pointer really is.
Weird, isn't it? Considering we've met her.
Lazy
what is it,
eyelids of a
3
real
times
affliction.
now?
Exactly.
I don't
How
know.
do you know this one isn't a disguise too?
You think you've already hollowed us out, don't you? Only a few short hours at Tangle Tower, and you feel like you've got everyone sussed. Unearthed every single one of our secrets. Nothing but bullet points for your notebook.
Not
Go on,
quite.
indulge me. What does it say in your notes about Penelope Pointer?
That she's lonely.
Suppose I can't argue with that, can I?
Penny, we only know what you choose to tell us. So why not help us out?
Very well. Penelope Pointer is actually not very important at all. She pales in comparison to those who came before her and to those that came after. Living at Tangle Tower, it is very difficult to attain the levels of self-realization you probably take for granted.
You sure this is a Tangle Tower thing and not a you thing?
Perhaps you didn't notice. Not one of them is happy. Not one.
So why stay? Why not just leave?
I thought she did leave. Penny, you said you traveled, didn't you?
I did. Many times I've walked away. It did not help me. You saw the family tree hanging in the grand hall, did you not?
Yeah, it lists a bunch of people who don't live here anymore.
A bunch of people who don't live here anymore. I couldn't have put it better myself. My mother, for one. My father, too. The other 2 Remingtons. Poppy's mother, Primrose. And her brother, Richard.
And Fitz's father.
That's 5. 5 people that might have lived here, but don't.
And that was the first question I wanted answered.
Seems much
You
more
wanted to know
competent than Detective
where they'd all
Gumshoe.
gone?
More than that, I wanted to know if I belonged with them. I have no place here. Not among
Also,
the
Squid,
fellows,
hi, how
the
are you?
Remingtons,
Hope you
or
well.
the Pointers. But I felt there must be a reason why everyone else left. Some common purpose they all shared. Perhaps it could be my purpose too.
So, what did you actually do about it?
Nothing I could do at first. Nobody would tell me anything. The more questions I asked, the fewer answers I got. Then, I found it. I was 19. Same age Freya is now.
Found what?
The study?
The study. The one hidden in the middle of the house. It's right next to a bedroom.
I'd hear voices at night. Deep ones. And the strangest thing, the wall behind my bed would get incredibly hot. For hours on end. The paint would peel. Wallpaper wouldn't stay up. I thought I was cursed. I thought it was something trying to break through. Eventually, I couldn't take it anymore. I found my way in the same way you did. Once you know it's there, it's simple.
So, you got into the study and found the incinerator. That must have been a relief, right?
It was still warm when I found it. Then, I looked inside.
Gumshoe is from Ace Attorney series. I don't think it is. I think it's like a general, like, detective thing. I've got a couple of detective games, and you start at the level of Gumshoe. Like, I got a board game over Christmas, and literally, like, the very first level is Gumshoe. I just don't know if it's I don't know if it's just a common phrase. Maybe? Right, here we go.
Let's see how thorough you've been. Tell me, do you know what a misted is?
Yes.
Misted?
Mistids.
Mistids? Sure, yeah.
You're more observant than I thought.
Sorry.
I think it's
what
common.
are we
Yeah, me
talking
too. I
about?
Hmm.
think so.
It's a collective term from before my time. Birds, insects, amphibians, anything living off the lake water. The mutation can take several generations, or it can happen overnight.
Also, hi,
Wait,
Kath. How are you?
Mistids. Like cryptids.
Yeah, cryptids.
Like Bigfoot or whatever.
A little egregious, isn't it? I suspect that was an intentional parallel. The main difference being mistids are perfectly real. They're just kept secret. Or at least, that was the original plan. As it happened, some got out. Quite a few got out.
How do you know all this?
When I entered the study at 19, I found a single object that rather changed my life. Something which answered my questions while at once creating all new ones.
Something Penny found in the study that answered her questions. The children's book?
That's not it.
The group photo?
The 5 missing family members standing together as a single unit, calling themselves the ambassadors.
You had a
of
nice,
Misted
relaxing day. Oh, I'm glad. Did you have a
So,
lovely weekend
the
as well?
house was renamed from Misted Mansion to Tangle Tower?
And rightly so. The age of Misted Mansion is long past. When I looked inside the incinerator on my first visit to the study, I found nothing but ash. The afterimage of a bygone era, denied to me in its entirety. The study, the room at the bottom of the lake itself. All empty shells. I felt my only hope lay with the ambassadors. If I could find them, maybe they'd share the family history that
Black Belt Mama Hi. From quick Google search, Gumshoe came from the
How
thick
did
rubber
you
sole
track
shoe
them
detector.
down?
Yeah, that they wore
It was
to
tough.
move quietly. Oh,
They'd taken
nice.
almost everything.
That is
Books, maps,
good to
charts,
know.
the creatures themselves.
I did
all
always
lost,
wonder what it meant.
Taken away or destroyed. I got
Nice.
lucky.
They move
Got a lead.
quietly?
I found one, and he led me to the rest.
And what happened? Why'd you paint out all their faces?
They didn't help you either, did they?
19-year-old me had imagined they'd all left with a mission, a unified purpose, but they hadn't. They were, in fact, every bit as fractured as the people that still live here. Most of them had left tracking escaped mystids. Some claimed to be researchers, others little more than hunters. All 5 completely useless to me.
Even your own parents?
Wow.
Eventually, I returned to Tangle Tower. I had nowhere else to go. I considered giving up. But instead, I made a decision.
Some of these things make me really tired. I just feel like this is the time when I relax after work. I get super relaxed. I just chill out after work and I find myself yawning. So I do apologise. The slang also is that they earned so little that they had to repair their broken shoes with sticking gum and cardboard. That's terrible.
There was only one person at Tangle Tower.
Yeah, the
still
pace
of
is
interest.
relaxed, isn't it?
My dear Uncle Pointer had suddenly made a show of taking up astronomy. A fairly superficial charade. I don't think many people were fooled by it. But I knew it wasn't just a falsehood. It was a mask. Pointer had found something from the era of Misted Mansion.
Yawns are infectious. I'm sorry if you're all yawning now because of me. Oh, what was it that Professor Pointer found from the era of Misted Mansion? Maybe the golden beetle?
So where did he get the beetle?
I cannot be sure, but I theorize that he received it in the post.
What?
Post?
In the post?
Who?
Who can say? Someone outside Tangle Tower. But the thought that he would be in contact with such a person, all that time, I decided to take what was owed to me.
So you stole
Wow.
Stealing the beetle turned out to be only the first step. Upon realizing it was gone, Pointer made little effort to disguise his frustration. I asked what was bothering him. He foresaw no risk in sharing a little of the truth with his niece. He told me he'd lost a rare treasure, something he'd been keeping safe. I suggested, innocently, that perhaps it was not lost. Perhaps it had been stolen. He was very ready to believe he'd been the victim of theft. When I offered to call in a private detective, he jumped on the idea. She arrived the next day. Hawkshaw prides herself on her punctuality, as you know.
Why, though? Why go through all that? The name, the costume, and everything?
It's somewhat sad to admit, but I had little use left for Penny Pointer as she was. Hawkshaw afforded me new advantages, opportunities.
But didn't you have to pretend to be working for Professor Pointer?
Ah, well, that was one of the advantages. Pointer was in such a desperate state, he was finally willing to share some of his secrets. On the second day, Hawkshaw explained she needed to be able to search the secret laboratory. Pointer gave in and gave me the code for the harp statue. Reluctantly, but still.
So, you stole Pointer's research?
I would have done, if I'd found anything worth stealing. But he had made remarkably little progress, barely scratching the surface of the beetle's true mystery.
Which is?
It carries an exoskeleton approximately 90% identical to gold. But it's not the 90% I'm interested in. Did you ever question what exactly makes the water here so unique? Before Misted Mansion was built over the lake, before the lake was even a lake, Lord Remington and his wife built a small structure here, a research station, supposedly. Fast forward 2 or 3 generations, and as you saw for yourself, it's been mostly cleared out.
The water is
The
wet.
ambassadors took everything when they left.
And everything they didn't take was burned in the incinerator. However, possessing additional insight, I found something the others had missed. It's not much, but I have what I need.
So why isn't this the end of the story? Why did you stay? Why did you kill Freya?
Come on. Gosh, this is really long compared to the other one. Longer and harder than the other one. That's what she said.
Simply put, Freya was too good for me. It's my fault. I pushed her over the edge, unknowingly, but still, I take the blame.
What are you talking about?
Did you know I based the design for Hawkshaw on something Freya painted?
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
That's right. I had assumed it was purely abstract. I just thought it had a good energy. I later discovered it was a figure of some kind, something from Freya's recurring nightmare. For all her vitality, I think Freya was probably the most troubled of all of us. She was desperate to leave Tangle Tower, but she couldn't just walk away. For quite some time, she'd been trying to break into Pointer's laboratory. Freya and her friends were halfway through deciphering those symbols on the harp statue, I believe.
Why did she care about getting into Pointer's lab?
That's exactly what I wondered. At first, I thought perhaps she just wanted to free the beetles. She has a fondness for them. What Pointer was doing upset her significantly. But in fact, I think it was something else. I think she wanted to free Fiona.
What?
The real reason
What?
Freya was unable to leave Tangle Tower is that she could not get Fiona to agree to come with her. We're now firmly in the realm of speculation.
Thanks
but I
for the
think
clip.
Freya felt that exposing the darker secrets of Tangle Tower, not just to the rest of the family, but to the world, would compromise all three families, and perhaps, somehow, free Fiona from the shackles of her inheritance. That was her plan anyway, but something happened before Freya could find her way into Pointer's laboratory.
She found her way into your study, found your notes, found that photograph. I'm willing to bet she put it all together quicker than we did.
So she worked out what had happened to the 5 ambassadors. Specifically, what you'd done to them when they refused to help you.
Freya had made a promise to paint Flora as a birthday gift, a parting gift no less. She'd be in a locked room, several hours away from her friends. It was my best chance.
But why hide in the attic? And why bother with the beetle at all?
The beetle in the gramophone wasn't for Freya. It was for Flora. She didn't deserve to be involved. She suffered enough. I couldn't get Flora out of her room, but if she could be unconscious, then she wouldn't have to witness anything.
Why the knife? The illusion of the painted knife with the blood.
That was for Fiona. And Poppy too, I suppose. Gave them something to focus on.
You mean it distracted them while you made your escape?
It helped them cope. The very idea of something abstract, something supernatural. I believe it made things marginally less painful for them, initially. Worked on you, too.
It's so weird. Why would you do that?
So why are you still here? Why not take your first chance and leave?
Well, I've been waiting for an opportunity to get my beetle back. I'd really rather not leave without it.
Wait, it's still here?
It's still inside the gramophone.
Oh, shit. The bird. Holy shit. Oh my god.
What's going on?
Poppy, they are both awake.
I can see.
You two all right?
My head hurts. What happened to us?
You were both unconscious. 14 minutes by my count.
Really?
You're both fine. No injuries.
Was it the beetle? In the gramophone? I heard it through the ceiling in my room.
The exact same sound we heard before the murder.
I guess it must have been.
So how did we get down here? What happened to Penny?
Fitz saved both of you, obviously.
When I reached Flora's tower, you were both unconscious, and Penny was crouched down beside you. She had her crossbow on her, but who knows? She may have just been checking you were both asleep.
Did you know that she was the murderer?
Poppy and Fifi suspected her. Apparently, they were pretty close to solving it themselves.
Fitz did not want to believe us, because he liked Penny. A lot.
But what happened? Fitz, what did she do when she saw you?
She jumped out the window.
What? Did she survive?
She did.
I heard something land in the garden outside my room, but by the time I got out there to check, she was already gone.
Hang on. Poppy, why do you have Penny's hat bird?
She left him behind. I found him sitting on the floor in the aviary, all by himself. Poor little thing. The mean lady didn't care about you at all, did she? No, she didn't.
I apologize. Poppy seems to be under the illusion that the bird can understand human language.
So, Penny got away.
I'm afraid she did.
We had suspected she might try to escape. I was stationed here by the lake's edge. I proved to be an ineffective guard. She took the boat.
Did she take the beetle with her?
Nope,
How do you know?
because it's right here.
It was still in the gramophone. I guess I scared her off before she had a chance to take it.
Poppy, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to give it back to your father?
No, I'm not. It doesn't belong to anyone. So, I'm going to put it on the ground and never bother it again. I think that's what she would have wanted.
The end? Okay. Wow. Okay. That wrapped up very quickly at the end there, didn't it? That wrapped up very quick at the end there. That was a disappointing motive for a murder. Yeah, disappointed motive for a murder for sure. I'm still not fully sure I get why she did it. I don't think I still fully understand why she did it. It seemed like she was just jealous. Oh. Bye then. See ya. That's it. We're donezo. Art gallery. Closes is. Did we get everything? Did we get everything? Hard to say. Right. Quit. Cool. I am gonna take a quick break. I need to grab another drink and go to the loo. And then, oh my god, I need to stop yawning because we're gonna play Lil Guardsman. So I need to slap myself awake. I need to wake up a little bit. That is not your Jonathan Creek classic, is it? It's a bit odd, that one. I don't feel like I got like a satisfactory conclusion. So I'm gonna give you my BRB clips reel and I'll be back in a couple of minutes because I want to go and grab a drink and go to the loo and maybe eat a piece of chocolate. Maybe eat a piece of chocolate because why not? And then we'll play Lil Guardsman, which came out about 2 hours ago. So if you want to go and check out what that's all about, we're gonna do it. But I need to go for a wee first. I need to go pee and grab a drink. So we're doing it. We're about to do it. But I'm just gonna be right back. So see you in about. You kept looking at your screen to see if you were done. I'm done. I was like, oh my god, this game must be hard. Honestly, it kept going and going and going. It kept going and going and going. But yes, Vicky has been staring at this one screen thinking for 20 minutes. I had to pause. You had it on pause and didn't realise. Oh no. It's alright, we've literally just finished it. I don't feel like I got a satisfactory ending or a satisfactory conclusion to that one. But that's okay. Only just realised in panic, but best timing. I'm just going to go for a break. So yeah, best timing ever. I'll see you guys in about 3 minutes, however long it takes me to make a drink and go pee. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Oh, hello. Hi, Bacon. How you doing? Oh. It would be so funny if we pulled a hilarious prank on Cozy Valkyrie. They're a real picky eater, so let's make them eat poop. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry. No, I'm not gonna do that to Valkyrie. How could I? I can't do that to Valkyrie. It's cat time. Cat time. Cat time. Cat time. It's cat time. Cat time. Cat time. Cats. Have you ever seen it? And I was looking for like an animated room background so that I had like something going on in the background here rather than just like a plain wall and a lamp and my mess. That's what it is. I would love to go back to having my board game shelves in the background. Also, look at this. Look, that's a candle. That's a pumpkin candle. How freaking cool is that? Yeah, but I would love to go back to having like all of my board games in the background. But me and my mess. This is just my mess. It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, quack. Quack, 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 quack. I was once captured by a fisherfool who called me his own. What the heck is that name? I'm just gonna say it. Thank you for the follow, kiss my balls. What a name! What a name! That's great. Oh, gotta have a little laugh, haven't you? That's great. Can I craft materials? Crafting. Wooden path, a bridge. I've crafted a bridge. £95!
Boss, you know
£95!
It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday again.
What did it? Northern Rebels! Holy crap! What did it? We're gonna do all of the giveaways! We hit 1,000! Oh my god! Is that Rebellion on? Holy crap, you actually did get your boss to... You actually did get your boss to donate! Oh my gosh, we did it! Let's go! I love Rebellion!
I'm very fond of my collection of monster dicks.
I'm sure there will be more. I like to think I'd love to be a cat, but then that does encroach on like almost furry territory, and we don't want to go there. But there are some really like sexy ones, and I could be a trash can. Oh, I could be a trash can. Or a mushroom. I could be a trash can. You can't sexualize a trash can, right? You can't sexualize a trash can. All of these doors are locked. Fuck's sake! You're a bugger, that's what you are. That's great. Ay, ay, ay. Don't apologise. Unless you're here to cause trouble, in which case off you pop. Kiss my balls like Sweet Pete. Oh my goodness, shenanigans. Right, hi everyone and welcome back. Got myself a little bit of chocolate. Nom 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 nom. Got my juice. I'm ready. Is everyone still awake I'm ready to check out Lil Guardsman. It came out about 2 hours ago. 2 and a bit hours ago. So yeah, I'm just going to boot it up and we're going to play Lil Guardsman. I'm excited. Little Oliphant, do you think my camera will be okay in the top right here, or do you think it needs to go in a different place? Whoa! I have no idea where is best for it. Give me a second. Okay. It's very loud. I hope that will be okay. Streamer mode, Lil's voice, NPC voice, portrait layout. Top right, you'll be blocking how many people are left to visit, so it wouldn't be too bad. Okay. New game, level select, credits. New game. All right, we'll stay where we are for now then. So this just came out.
It came to pass that the day was to be saved by the most unlikeliest of heroes.
I already think that this is going to be
into the workforce. One
my game of the year. I already think
due to her diligent and cunning decision making. With the kingdom on the verge of knowing everlasting peace and prosperity, our hero could finally rest their weary head, but only after one more critical decision was to be made. A decision of great weight, a decision of immense importance, a decision that could possibly kill hundreds, even thousands of people.
What?
Oh my God, you've made the wrong choice. You didn't think things through. You've doomed us all. Everything's on fire now. We're all covered in fire. How could you have done this to us?
Well, that's a dramatic start, isn't it?
Lil. Lil.
That's a dramatic start. Hello?
What? Oh, Dad, I must have been having a nightmare.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's over now, sweetie. But since you're awake, I think it's time you and I had the talk.
Out of one nightmare and into another.
Sweetie, there comes a time in every young person's life.
Well, Dad, you don't have to do this.
When they have to work their dad's shift at the guard shed while he places a bet on the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Aw, Dad, do I have to? Today was the day I was going to start off on a grand adventure with my friends. I want to sail the open sea. I want to fight ogres. I want to throw rocks at things.
You think I didn't want to throw rocks at things when I was your age? But I had a duty. I had a responsibility. I had to work at the guard shed while my dad placed a bet at the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Did he ever win anything?
Do you think we'd be stuck here if he did?
But I'm 12. Won't we get in trouble?
Not if we don't get caught. Come on, I'll show you how to handle anything that comes up.
So I played the demo of this and I freaking loved it. So I'm well excited
Okie
for
dokie.
this.
Ready for me to very quickly show you how everything works?
Yep.
Oh, good. Everyone loves a tutorial.
No time for a full rundown, so I'll sum it up like this. The key thing to remember when being a castle guardsman is...
Dad, someone's coming. What do we do?
Okay. Guess the best way to learn is by doing. Let's just hope there's someone completely plain and boring.
Is it the granny?
morning, Mrs. Abernathy. How's your day today?
Plain and boring, as always.
Plain and boring as always.
Bingo. Would you mind if Lil looks after you?
Oh, not at all. It's always a pleasure to see your daughter, Shamish.
It's Hamish.
What is?
Never mind. Now, Lil, when a visitor approaches the guard shed, they'll generally start by stating their business.
I'd like to state my business. I bring a basket of baked goods to my son and his family once a week. Oh, would you like one?
Oh, yes. My favourite. I absolutely love Cinnabuns. If you ever want to make me happy, just bring me a cinnamon bun.
After they state their business, it's pretty much your call what to do next. You can select them and interrogate them. There's tools, the phone there on the wall. You only get 3 action points. You get it, right?
Not really. What do we need tools for?
You can pick one and it does something. Come on, Lil. I've really got to speed this along. The Goblin Ball game is about to start.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm inconveniencing you?
Oh, no, not at all, dear. I don't mind helping out.
But the princess is whirly-gigging the ceremonial for slingshot.
She is? Sweet jumping jitters, we gotta get to that game. Let's wrap this up, dear. Seamus, tell the girl what to do.
The name is Hamish.
No, it's Mrs. Abernathy.
Select any highlighted element to learn about it. What is this?
Didn't we cover this? That's your inventory bag where you keep the things people give you, or that you confiscate from them. In other words, your sweet, sweet loot.
Oh.
Looking in your bag for something to use doesn't cost you an action point.
I just want to eat this.
You use the Wicked 3000 to make the big decision to let someone in, or send them packing. Choosing this will end the tutorial. Can I finally get out of here?
Wait, there's more.
Feeling stuck? This phone is for calling the royal advisors and asking for their help, but all they'll really give you is their opinion. You can get a hold of Lieutenant Stryker, Captain of the Guards, and technically our boss.
Hello, who's there?
Or First Councilwoman Ash, the head bureaucrat of the Sprawl, with a real mind for politics.
This is Councilwoman Ash. Hello? Hello, is somebody there?
And finally, the Royal Jester Malcolm, chaos personified in human form.
Okay, I might have wedgied myself. Just if I keep shifting, it's because yeah, I'm having an issue.
Hello, you've reached Malcolm. Please leave a message after the goose honk. Hey, where'd the goose go? Well, chase after it, for goodness sake.
Each call costs an action point. Our tools. If you want to use a tool, you have to make sure it has a crystal to charge it. Here, I'll show you. I'll add today's crystals to the tools that don't have any. That way I have a well-rounded arsenal.
Why do the other tools already have crystals in them?
I carried them over from previous days. Any other questions?
Why does a bullwhip need to be powered by crystals?
No more questions. This X-ray scanner can see through most types of clothing, flesh, and bone. It uses low-grade radiation. Do not use on trolls.
Do not use on trolls?
Truth spray. You spray it, and they tell the truth. Honestly, that's what it does. You can use this decoder ring to decode things. Not exactly sure how it works. The instructions were written in some kind of code. It's a metal detector. You figure it out.
Finders of the Lost Relic.
No humming.
Okay. So,
I already told you. Selecting the person means you interrogate them and hear more of their story.
Alright.
It's the best way to find out someone's true intentions.
Alright.
Sometimes.
Sometimes using a tool will do the job better, or the phone, or it's a combination of things. I don't know. You can spend all 3 action points just interrogating them for all I care.
Okay.
You use the Wicked 3000 to make the big choosing this will end the tutorial.
Yeah, I'm finished.
Now you can choose to use the Wicked 3000 at any point during a turn, but sometimes it's better to use up all 3 action points to find out everything you can, by any means necessary.
Sometimes?
Yeah, and sometimes people are in a really big hurry, like I am right now, so just pick a damn lever already.
That one's broken. This one's broken. Admit, deny, that's broken. I'll just admit her, that's fine. For now, it's fine. Go, it's fine.
Great job, Lil. Your mother would be so proud to see you now. After my delivery, I'm off to watch the big game. Got my grandson's inheritance riding on a tip that the Stapleford Snughorns are gonna win it today.
Here's a tip. Never lend Mrs. Abernathy money to bet with.
Let's hurry along to the game. We don't want to be late, do we, Hamish?
My name is Shamish. No, wait, it's not. Oh, I better go. Time to put on your big kid pants.
Right, let's
You
do
can do
this. Yes, we can.
More like I'm being forced to do this.
Come on,
It's
Lil,
only
we
for
got
today,
this.
I swear. Come meet me in the tavern when the shift is over. Good luck.
It's just for the day. Sure.
Good luck with your illegal gambling.
I don't need luck.
Believe me, he does.
Come on, we got this.
Okay, Lil, you got this.
We got this. Who are we gonna meet first? You nailed the tutorial. Good job. Yes. Right. Ooh. If the Castle Guard Corps can achieve a good star rating this month, there'll be a pizza party at the barracks. It's so funny. I can't wait. I loved the tutorial so much. I can't wait. From the death of Councilwoman Ash, there'll be a demonstration in the city square this evening, held by the Mages Guild. If any of the speakers come through your gate, please call my office to initiate their escort and secondary screening. Alright, so if any people come from for the Mages Guild, we've got to call Councilwoman Ash. Congratulations to Guardsman Randy on 35 years at his post. Oof. After a 6-month undercover operation at the Sprawl Cavern for the elderly, a group of sweet Grammies and Grampies were discovered to be trafficking illegal drugs into and out of the city. While not every person is to be treated as a drug mule, please be vigilant when dealing with somebody's grandparent. She's totally a drug mule. Depressed Joker seeks person with funny name. If you call and pique my interest, there's a cash bonus in it for you. Alright, so if anyone has got a funny name, we've got to call Malcolm. Alright, we've got to remember these things. So call Councilwoman Ash if there's anyone from the Mages Guild. Look out for Grampies and Grammies and Grampies. And then if there's anyone with a funny name, we have to call Malcolm. Alright. Alright. This looks like chill. This looks chill compared to Papers, Please. See, I never played Papers,
Charmed
Please.
to make your acquaintance, young Gateminder. I am Tyronius Athanatos, son of Brielle and Darunia Athanatos.
So this has been sort of marketed a little bit as like a cozy Papers, Please, or like a fantasy Papers, Please. I never played Papers, Please, because I was like, I don't really like that whole vibe of like having to decide who gets let in and who gets sent away. But this whole fantasy sort of reskin, the whole fantasy vibe is much more my sort of thing.
I have been summoned to deliver the keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedom tonight, hosted by the Mages Guild. Will you require anything further?
Let's interrogate him and then let's call Councilwoman Ash.
What's your speech about?
Oh, my dear child. It is obvious to me that you do not possess a magical bone in your body, and my speech, therefore, would only serve to confuse and frighten you.
This is a lot less stressful than Papers, Please. Yeah, I thought it would be quite stressful, like deciding who gets in and who gets out. So I was like, I'll just play this. I'll just play this. The speech would confuse and frighten me. Until the last game. This is a lot less. Until the last game. Okay. I think I trust him.
you know what you're talking about.
I am very glad you agree. You can hold your head high, knowing that you are aiding a greater good today.
I think I'm just gonna call Councilwoman Ash.
I'm so glad you called. Frankly, I was worried you guardsmen never followed the writ due to illiteracy. Admit the mage and my people will escort him to the venue.
Okay. I hope he's good for it.
The House of Thanatos and indeed the entire Mages Guild thank you, young guardian. You will go far.
It's not really my full-time job, but thanks. You read the writ and followed orders. Good little guardsman. Okay. Woof. Oh.
Good afternoon. I am here to pick up my 2 kids
I
from
like
the
her.
no good, stingy lowlife of a father.
I remember
who happens
her.
to be my lying, cheating lowlife of an ex-husband, Orlando.
I really like this character. I really like her so much.
His address is there on this incomprehensible, illegible letter my kid sent me.
I'm not gonna use the forbidden tool. No.
Believe me, I would love to have him get off his sorry butt and bring them to me for once.
I'm not using the forbidden tool. Which one was it again? The X-ray. I think I'm just gonna interrogate her a little more.
It was his week with them. No, I'm sorry. It was his and his new girlfriend Callie's week with them. And you want to know what the kids say about her? They say she's fun. I'm sure the letter they wrote is all about her. Can't decode it to save my life, though. My kid's writing is so lousy.
Decoding?
That letter was pretty much illegible.
See what I mean? Horrible, horrible penmanship.
Unless it's a code. Take a closer look at the letter.
I don't know how to tell you this, but there's more to this letter than meets the eye. There's a hidden message written here. It says, "Come, son, mommy, Kelly is nightmare." Does that make sense to you?
Come soon, Mommy, Kelly is a nightmare.
Oh my god! My boys don't know how to spell! But also that thing about Kelly being the worst!
Well... I think I'm just gonna admit her. Go, go, go! Go save your babies!
Thanks! Don't worry, Polyphemus, Orlando Jr. Mama's coming for you!
Good luck!
I hope I made the right choice. You didn't judge a book by its cover, and you knew not to stand in the way of a mama bear and her cubs. I'm doing great. I'm nailing this. Oh? Oh, these were...
The bloody blazing blasted hell is the hold-up. Why have we stopped, Whelp?
I love these characters too. Do you guys remember these from the demo? They were so fun.
Well, sir, the guard...
Silence! Speak when spoken to, or you'll get the whip, Whelp.
Yes, sir.
Now, you child, let me pass. I have important business to attend to.
I'm gonna have a bit of
Shake
fun
a
with
leg.
these guys.
BS waits for no man.
I am gonna have some fun with these guys.
BS?
Bank of the Sprawl.
Well, that's unfortunate. What kind of business do you have at the bank today, sir?
I shan't be airing the details of my BS appointment with some nosy little brat tending the gate. Mind your business or you'll get the whip, child.
I'll give you the whip. He shouldn't threaten to whip people. Actually, that reminds Lil of her toolkit. I am totally whipping.
I don't think you're allowed to not tell me what your business is.
I'm totally whipping him.
Insolence!
But sir, it's only a deposit.
One more outburst and it will be back in the cage with you.
Have fun whipping the whippersnapper. Calf, you're gonna be missing out because this guy is... Yeah. I had some fun with these guys in the demo. You're gonna be missing if you leave now. Come on, right, we're gonna whip this guy. Life, no worries. Oh, he likes it.
I'm sorry, sir. I was just slouching, only for a second. I'll make sure that none of the blood gold falls out of its case.
Blood gold?
You nincompoop! It wasn't me using the whip. If it was, believe me, you'd feel it.
Wait a second. Did he say blood gold? Isn't that illegal?
He didn't say blood gold, he said bloody gold. It's a form of slang he must have picked up from somewhere. Isn't that right, you bloody idiot?
Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir.
I'd like to take a closer look at those gold bars. I think I need to hold on to these.
Why, you greedy little urchin. I think I like you more than ever.
No, it's not like that.
Oh, of course. Just remember, if you make any form of profit off of those, you're as much to blame as I am.
For what?
Now, since you are finished rifling through my personal belongings, you insufferable petty little monster, let me pass.
No. I think I shall use this. Poof. Poof. What are you really doing?
At precisely 6:15 tonight, after the Bank of the Sprawl has closed for the day, I am being met by the head teller, Mr. Dung, who will be escorting me to my safety deposit box.
And?
Once inside, I have a rather sizable deposit of gold bullion being carried by my darling servant whelp. I couldn't do any of this without him, but I will never let my secret love show for the sake of my position. What on earth? What are you staring at?
Oh, Master! I knew you cared!
What? Poppycock!
You love him. You love him. Do we let him in or do we? Do we let him in or do we? Or do we not? You denied them? Yeah, I think I'm also gonna deny them. No, thank you. Yeah, off you go.
It's the goblins' fault, isn't it? Nasty, deceptive creatures.
No.
What about this? Let me through the gate, but I shall leave the goblin tied up outside like the cur he is.
No.
But sir, the gold!
Silence! All right, you rotten little girl, I'll go. But you will rue the day you crossed me.
Oh no. You followed you foiled a blood gold trafficker on your first damn day? Legend. Grumpkin T. Dankworth. I'm feeling pretty good about myself right now. Hello?
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
This is Lil.
Nice to meet you, Lil. I need one of you gate guards to come down to the dig site as soon as you can.
Okay, and where exactly is... She hung up.
The dig site? Oh,
Why,
hey.
hello there. I have come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism.
Okay.
After years on the road as a traveling merchant, I'm finally ready to put down roots. And what better place than the sprawling metropolis of the Sprawl? Huh, I just got that. Garby Bunches is the name.
Garby Bunches? Funny name. But that's gotta be made up. I'm gonna have to see some documentation.
Garby Bunches? I don't think it's funny enough to be calling Malcolm.
Can't fault you for doing your due diligence. Here's my vendor's license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade.
Okay.
He's right. Everything is in order.
What's your business?
I just can't wait to get in the mix and figure out what kind of merchant this place really needs. Since I was a boy selling lemonade, when life literally gave me lemons, I've dreamed of maximizing profits and keeping overhead low.
Okay.
I've always said this place needs a nondescript vendor to shake things up a little.
See, you get it. Once I've set up shop selling, well, whatever I decide to sell, I'll be sure to give you a discount.
I look forward to buying... something.
Can I interrogate him again?
I'm not planning to sell lemonade, but I could see a stall for, well, capes and monocles. Really tap into the opera and or vampire market. How about powders and ointments? Who doesn't love a good ointment?
I think the only people that would come to your shop would be little old ladies.
You have no idea how powerful that demographic is. I would love to corner the little old lady market.
Okay.
Did you hear that? This guy says he wants to corner a little old lady in the market.
You're truly deranged.
Thank you.
I think I'm just gonna interrogate him again.
You've seen my papers. It's late, and I'd like to hit the ground running tomorrow setting up shop.
Yeah, I kind of trust
Then I better
him.
not stand in the way of progress.
Look out, world! Big things are in store for old Garby Bunches.
I trust him. I don't know what it is about this guy, but I just trust him. You know? He's got a trustworthy face. Look at that face. How could you not trust him? In you go, Garby.
Can you smell that?
Smells like BS.
The trash barge? Yeah, it comes through on the weekends. The smell only lingers for a couple of days.
Not the reek of filth and decay. That's the reek of opportunity. See you around.
Oh God, please be a good guy, Garby. Please be a good guy. Oh, I paved the way for an eager entrepreneur to succeed at capitalism. Oh, okay. He was good. Oh. Oh. We did our first day! Heck yeah! Way! You were paid 20 gold for this shift? I get paid? Heck yeah! Excelente. I did a great job. First date nailed. Ooh. Can I go? The dig site? Ooh. I get to go to a dig site? This is cool. We didn't get to do this in the demo. Oh, wow, look how cool this is. Ammonia, hydrogen, iodine. All pretty basic stuff. Machines like this are a relatively new discovery in Sprawl. Lol notices the words Commander Keen among the inscrutable technical jargon.
Oh my, were you left behind? The last group of school children departed hours ago. Feel free to wait in the lost and found box until someone comes to collect you.
No, you called me. I'm Lil. We spoke on the phone. I was covering for my dad at the South Gate.
Ah, of course, Lil, yes. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do, for the sake of time. Ha! Sake of time. Do you get it?
No.
Trust me, you will.
Where exactly am I?
You're at the entrance to the greatest archaeological discovery of our lifetimes. I am Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological research at the Royal Academy. But you can call me B.
B! Gotcha. And what's so great about this place?
Would you like the long or short version? It's a hole in the ground where we get power crystals from.
That was short. Sweet.
I am the preeminent expert in the advanced properties of power crystals, and my research suggests we have barely scratched the surface of what these puppies can do.
Okay, but again, what does this have to do with me?
Lil, I have found how to harness the crystal's power to alter the very fabric of time. May I present the Chronometer 3000? And what I need to know from you is, do you know anyone who would be willing to go on what some might call an adventure?
Me! No, yes!
Oh, me! I want to go on an adventure!
Wonderful. But before you go off and start pushing buttons willy-nilly, you see, by transmuting the crystal's more raw and ethereal properties and tethering it to a Nomus astrolab, they can produce temporal anomalies.
I clicked by accident. I missed a whole thing. Push the button. Push the button. Oops. Oops.
Wait, what? Where am I? What just happened?
Have I gone back in time?
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to? Nice to meet you, Lil. I need one of you gate guards to come down to the dig site as soon as you can.
What's going on? Don't you remember She hung up.
Oh, we went back in time.
Why, hello there. I've come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism. After years on the road as a...
Let me stop you there. Your name is Grabby Blanchers, right? You're a traveling merchant or something?
Ah, I see my reputation precedes me. Kind of. The name is Garby Bunches.
This is so weird. I swear I already dealt with this guy. I can either do the same thing as I did last time, or maybe this is a chance to try something different.
I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
That's what I'm trying to decide, Garbs.
Regardless, here's my vendor license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade for confirmation.
He's right. Everything is in order. I need to get this guy processed and get my butt back to the dig site.
Are we just going for it?
I swear I've done this already. I remember pulling the lever.
Can you smell that?
I think then you said something about opportunity.
You got it. See you around.
Weird.
I need to get back to the dig site to figure out what just happened.
Oh, some weird time looping stuff. Cool. Right, dig site it is. Grubby bunches.
Oh my, were you left behind? The last group of school children departed hours ago.
I need you to listen to me. Something very strange is going on. My name is Lil. Don't you remember me?
Oh, Lil, from the phone call earlier, of course. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do.
I already told you no. Oh, wait, I actually do.
My name is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological
research at the Royalty School for Smart People. You said I can call you Trixie. We've been through this before.
I can call you B.
I'd prefer if you called me B.
And this is the site where power crystals were first discovered and you used them to make a time machine. Then you baited me with promises of adventure and pretty much forced me to push the big shiny button on your silly little time machine, and now I'm pretty sure I'm just traveled back through time and I'm kind of freaking out here. Any questions?
Wait, why am I asking you questions? For any of this to be possible, it would require the use of my newly crafted device. May I present the Chronometer 3000? Wait, where did it go?
Do you mean this?
My invention! How did you get that?
You gave it to me. Well, not really, but you were gonna give it to me, I think. You were in the middle of explaining.
And you were seduced by the glowing red button.
Yeah.
Can you blame me?
Yes, but it is a good button. I'm just proud of myself that your particles weren't immediately dispersed to the furthest reaches of space and time. That risk becomes much lower once I configure it to your individual life source, which I will do now. At any rate, I think the castle gate is a perfect place to test my prototype, and I need a willing gate guard to use the device. And allow me to track their progress to make sure only the right people are permitted entry to the sprawl. Do you have any questions?
Right people.
Individuals or groups that would improve the daily life of the inhabitants of the sprawl, rather than those who would see harm come to the community and castle.
Isn't that subjective?
Could I just be chaotic and just let all the baddies in and keep the goodies out? Can I play it that way?
Yes, well, I suppose it is, but recently the kingdom has seen a rise in rebellious factions, envious neighboring nations, not to mention the resentful Mages Guild since the Power Crystal has replaced most household magical applications. One wrong choice could trigger a domino effect that could lead to the fall of the sprawl.
Oh, crikey. Why not use it yourself?
So to recap, you're giving me, a 12-year-old who worked exactly one day at the castle gate, the power to rewind time? Why not just use it yourself?
I have been testing the device myself for months. In fact, I used it to repeat a month's worth of the same day and learn to play the oboe. Can I show you?
Oh god, no.
Oh, well, perhaps another time. My calculations suggest that no changes I could make from my post at the Royal Academy would have nearly the impact on the sprawl that you gate guards do. Academia, am I right? So I came to the conclusion that trying it out at the gate is a calculated risk worth taking.
I think I get the idea, Dr. B. I'm ready to go out in the world and use this device properly, and definitely not to win the lottery or to repeatedly watch people trip and fall over and over again.
We're totally using it for that.
You'd want that?
Yes.
With all that money, I could pay people to trip and fall over and over again.
Ha!
Regardless, you'll find you can't use it whenever or wherever you want. It is now calibrated, so it will only allow you to fold space and time when you are inside the guard shed.
Dude, really?
Ah, rats.
Furthermore, by default, the device will automatically allow you to travel back to the start of your guard shift, including your loadout. However, I've hacked it a bit so that you can jump back to a specific point in the turn. Hack is the key word, though.
We just need a sports almanac. Yep. Deep cut, man, deep cut. Hack is the word.
I have to leave now. There is more science to be done. I will summon you soon, and we will see what else you might be ready for. Thank you, Lil. The world thanks you.
Did you know that I went to see the Back to the Future the musical just after Christmas? Oh, so good. I really hope that they do the second one as well.
No pressure.
You can do this. Just try not to break space and time.
Try not to break space and time? Oh gosh.
Maybe I should have mentioned I was only working the gate for one day. Oh well. It's getting pretty late. I should head home.
The tavern. Home? We live in a tavern? It sends you back to the original location as well and resets your inventory. I don't think it's the inventory. I think it's like our tools. So it will reset our tools. Whoa, who is this? Who is this? Handsome lady? Who's this? Who's this? Who's this?
Your dad's over there.
Oh, wow. Twisted Sisters Tavern. This neon sign was made by a company that makes custom neon signs. The game seems pretty interesting. The animation is nice. Yeah, it came out today. It's called Lil Guardsman. You can go and grab it if you'd like. This ain't the nicest place in town, but there's always a warm fire going. That's nice. Hi, Dad.
Hey, there she is, my hard-working, angel-faced sweetest of the sweetest daughter of mine.
You didn't win your gambling, did you?
No, but it wasn't my fault. The other team was just too good. But I didn't lose all my money. We still have left what I didn't bet, so...
We could go back in time and get him to bet on the...
15 gold for the ale.
We could go back in time and get him to bet on the winning team.
And now we don't have any left. Hey, Lil, did you take any bribes or pickpocket anyone today?
I got this off an old mean type of guy. He had an assistant that he just kept walloping and walloping. I don't think he likes his work.
Miss Shooting Star, welcome in. Hi, how are you?
This is perfect! Arda, a round for everybody! I'll be right back after I call my guy. Thanks again, Lil.
I wonder if we could...
You'll never believe what happened.
Can we go back in time and get him to bet on the winning team?
Right at the end of my shift, I got this phone call, okay? Asking me to come down to the dig site.
I am not sure if Lil is non-binary or not. Not a clue.
Did you remember to lock up the
But
shed?
he did say daughter. Babyface daughter, so, I would assume she's a girl?
What? Yes.
And turn off the light?
Yes, I did. Whatever, just listen.
You gotta make sure to turn off the light, Lil. They'll charge us for the overnight usage.
I remember to turn off the light. I think. Anyways, Dad, I met this professor at the dig site, and she had this time machine, and when I touched the time machine, I went back in time. Then she gave me the time machine to use when I worked the guard shed for you, but it only works at the guard shed, so that was kind of a bummer. But it's super cool, and it only works for me.
That's great, sweetie. I'm glad you liked covering for me today. But you don't have to make up stories just so you can work another shift.
Wait, no, that's not what's happening.
Anytime you want to be just like Daddy and work down at the guard shed, all you need to do is ask.
Something earlier was said that implies Lila's male? I don't think so. I've not spotted any of that. I don't know. I haven't spotted anything that would imply that Lila is male.
Dad, you're not fully comprehending what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, Arda, did you hear? Lil's making up cute stories so she can be more like her old man.
So she. There you go. So, there you go. Got she, her pronouns going on.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I have the power to manipulate time, and I demand to be taken seriously.
Okay, I understand. I can see that you're serious. Seriously adorable. But honestly, Lil, you can cover for me anytime you like. You're probably doing a better job than me anyways.
Lil is short for Lilith. There you go.
This isn't how I expected it to go.
Speaking of that, I better call my guy and make a bet on the next game.
Oh, gosh.
It's getting late. You better get upstairs to bed, Missy. Good night, Lil.
There you go.
Good night, Dad. Maybe someday you'll believe me. Good luck with your gambling.
I don't need luck.
Right then. Where are we off to? Can't go that way. I guess we'll go to bed. That's where they keep the good stuff. Arta will only open a bottle for people she knows will pay their tab. Can we go past there? No, we've got to go up here. Okay.
Whew, I'm pooped. That's enough adventure for one day. I'm ready to hit the sack.
Let's go. I'm excited to discuss this with you, Ellie, so that we can see if you liked it. Oh. She accidentally walked into 2 more tutorials, causing her to be late to make a bet on the big Goblin Ball game. Her grandson's inheritance is safe for now. I like this. This is good. Tyronius Athanatos gave his keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedoms and inspired most of the crowd. The divide between magical and non-magical beings grew a little more that night. He's indebted to Councilwoman Ash for her influence in facilitating his smooth admittance to the sprawl. Denise? Grumpkin, due to your cunning confiscation and denying the old coot, Grumpkin T. Dankworth was unable to make a sizable deposit of illegal blood gold to BS. Unfortunately, it happened on the same day of an unprecedented volume of cash withdrawals. This caused the bank to run and close early. People panicked. They burned the bank to the ground. Mr. Dankworth refused to donate money to have it rebuilt, so there's no more Bank of the Sprawl? Oh, shit. Garby Bunches found a vacant plot of land in the alley behind the Twisted Sisters Tavern and set up his Emporium of Wonders. I'll be sure to visit Garby Bunches if we get a chance. Level 2. Level 2.
Good morning. You're listening to The Morning Crawl, the #1 morning show in the sprawl. I'm your host, Dodger, joined as always by my co-host, The Ham, who I will remind you is a live pig. Let's jump right in and get your morning started and muse over the news. Today in the headlines, it was just announced that the heir to the throne, Princess Desdemona, has come of age and will be taking a suitor. No, I don't think Desdemona wants a pig as a husband, the ham. But then again, neither did my ex-wife. Heyo!
Heyo!
With multiple suitors making their way into the city, expect backups and delays across all major routes this morning.
Right, let's go.
I liked it better when it was Dodger and the Cluck, but I guess it was too hard to keep training that chicken.
An angsty band for tweens and tweens at heart.
I think I should find my dad. Good thing I always sleep in my clothes and I'm ready to go.
Official quest of the Sprawl and the royal family.
A note?
Dear Lil, please come down to the guard shed as soon as you can, love Dad.
Maybe he wants me to work a shift for him again. Or maybe he forgot to put on underwear and needs me to bring him a pair. Well, there's a 50-50 chance I'll get to use the Chronometer 3000 today. Here's hoping.
I'm ready for another day. I definitely have wedgied myself somewhat.
And finally, the aforementioned grading pending review will be transferable to a more viable calculation, which is, needless to say, a more economical contrivance for evaluation. Any questions?
Many questions.
Hey, Dad, I got your note. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Due to the Bank of the Sprawl being burned to the ground as a result of your actions, any guardsman who does not receive an above 2-star rating at the end of any given shift will lose their job.
Oh, shit.
But I need my job for gambling.
I'll pretend I didn't just hear that.
You and I both know my dad has a tendency to half-ass his way through life. Tell me why he needs to whole-ass it all of a sudden and strive for anything above 2 stars.
Why, I'm glad you asked. I've been authorized to award above-average job performance with cash bonuses.
I'm all about the above-average job performance. Yay!
You mean if we get more 4-star results, we'll make more money?
You're as quick as your father. Before I go, here are the allotted crystals to power your tools.
Yes!
And with that, I'm off to tell all the other gate guards about these new rules. Well, all of them except Randy. He's been terminated.
What?
Not Randy. That guy's a riot.
Which is exactly what his poor judgment led to. Wish me luck.
Randy's been with the company like 35 years or something.
Randy was just 3 payments away from paying off his new catapult.
Sounds like you need to start doing your job better.
More like you need to start doing my job better. Just like you wanted to.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. You don't just get to leave me here. Will you go bet on Goblin Ball games?
No Goblin Ball match today. I received a cryptic letter this morning saying they need me on palace duty, and they specifically referenced that you need to cover for me again. Looks like you're not the only one who wants you to work the gate today.
Again, not what I meant.
It's not all bad news. I scored these off-brand discount crystals from my bookie Fredo as a gift for being his best client. But he mentioned that they might only work some of the time. But I like those odds.
Cool. We got some extra crystals.
Oh, Dad, you really need to talk to somebody about your gambling.
I love you too, Lil. And with that, I'm off. Remember, 2 stars or better, or we're out on our asses.
Yikes, no pressure.
No pressure.
That's my girl.
No pressure. Okay, Malcolm, rather than repairing the dungeon which has fallen apart, leading to the escape of a serial arsonist, I'm having the jail cells painted instead. Give me a call when the fellow gets here. Okay, so we've just basically got to wait for a painter to turn up and then call Malcolm. Expect the imminent arrival of 2 envoys vying for an alliance with the Sprawl. These 2 envoys, not 1, not 3, just 2. Take this opportunity for cultural exchange and learn as much as you can. Really get them talking. The Duchess of Scarborough's award-winning feline companion Sprankles shall be arriving in its miniature royal carriage this week. As always, treat any non-human visitor with extra scrutiny. Remember, if you see something, say something. Juan, what a curious accent you have, in a good way. Okay, well, I'm British. I'm from England. I'm from England and I'm very British. So, yeah. Can I put my crystals in? No? Are you sure you want to begin your shift with no crystals loaded? No? How do I load crystals? How do I load them? You're right, it wasn't horrible. I got the ads, HUDs, and depressos. The ads, HUDs, and depressos and anxieties. I gotta get an ECG, and if that's fine, they'll send a prescription. Ah, nice. Ad HUDs. Ad HUDs. You've got it. Makes sense. I've always just heard American English. Oh, okay. You've not heard English. Oh, we want to put some... I'm going to go for these weird crystals. And I'm going to go for that one. I don't think I'm... Am I going to... Yeah, let's go for that. And we'll pop that in. English. The OG... The Queen's English. I guess it's the King's English now, right? Is it the King's English now? Is that what it is? Okay, so we've got a couple of like weird crystals going on there. Cool. More talk, how do you feel about it? Do you feel a bit better knowing?
Hello, ma'am. The name is Seamus McGoblin. I've been requested to do some work in the sprawl.
Seamus McGoblin.
Just have my supplies here with me, nothing else to declare.
Okay. Let's question you a little more.
You have paint with you. Are you like an artist?
Me? An artist? No, ma'am. I have a real job. I'm a painter. I paint things like walls and doors. An artist? Oh, you're giving me a laugh.
Yeah.
You may laugh, but I'm sure that you're an artist at heart.
Yeah, it's good to know that you shouldn't be dismissing stuff. I think for me, just having the awareness and just being like, oh, okay, there's a reason for why I act like that, or there's a reason for why I do things a certain way now. Like, it's just, yeah, it's just affirming. It's just, yeah, and now you can start to educate yourself, I guess. You can stop feeling like you're crazy. I'm glad it helped. So I didn't have an ECG, but I had to take my blood pressure regularly and like do my weight regularly and stuff like that. I tried some medication, I didn't like it. So I'm currently waiting for some more medication, but it's out of stock. So my gut tells me that I don't really like medication. So I'm going to try going down like the therapy route and counselling route instead. So I'm currently just waiting to see if I can get counselling or therapy for work. And I think just educating myself and going on courses to give myself, like, trying to equip myself with the skill to deal with it. I've never really liked taking medication for that sort of stuff, so I'm gonna go and try going down the non-medication route.
I'll have to tell Mrs. McGoblin that. She'll never believe she's been married to an artist all these years.
I'm Italian, but I learned American English, and hearing your accent reminds me of Peaky Blinders. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm from the Midlands, so Peaky Blinders was based in Birmingham. So we're not that far away. I'm about 40 minutes on the train from Birmingham. I'm kind of from around that area, so yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Do I want anything else from him? I think that I will call Malcolm.
Well, it's about time he showed up. Send him to my office toot sweet and I'll set him to work. No more doom and gloom down here in my office. Now it'll just be doom. What's that? Yes, I insist the horse get into the water. This is water polo after all.
Oh, God! I'm just gonna admit him, that's fine. I'm just gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. And admit. I hope he's not dodgy.
Many thanks. Say, before I go, do you have a favourite colour?
Green.
I like green, I guess.
Then I shall paint whatever it is I'm painting green in your honour.
Oh.
Thank you again.
Like, I don't really like blue, don't really like red. You let him in to do his job. What do you want, a parade? Okay, so it looks like I've got 5 more visitors. I've done 2 out of 6.
Hear ye. I have come to announce to the princess a proposal of marriage from my lord and master, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard.
Oh.
Prince Phineas, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia, daughter of King Rupert, son of Queen Talia, daughter of King Salvatore, son of Queen
Thank you. Wow, okay, I think I got it.
Yeah, I do really like this one. I do try and find, like, really nice games, and I try to only play and recommend ones that I think you guys will like. So there's a lot of games coming up. I've got currently a list of about 100 games that are coming out this year. If I did do a YouTube video recently, I don't know if you'd be interested, but my most recent video is the 24 hottest indie games coming out this year, and I've only recommended ones that I am like genuinely excited for and think that you guys will like as well. So if you want to go and check that out, that's on YouTube. Gotta go, but enjoy the rest of the stream. No worries, Ellie. I will talk to you about this game in due time. Yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Have a good rest of your day, my love. But yeah, I try to only play stuff that I think that I will genuinely enjoy and that you will genuinely enjoy as well. There's so many games and I'm just like, there's things that people are like, oh, why don't you play that? Or why don't you feature that in a video? Or why don't you stream that? And I get loads, and it's not a brag, but like loads of developers reach out to me and say, oh, you know, do you want a key for this? We'd love you to cover this. And I'm just like, there's a lot out there that doesn't really interest me, or like, I don't think I'll vibe with it, and I don't think you'd vibe with it. And I kind of just like to stick to stuff I like Ooblets. I could stream Ooblets all day, every day. But I also like to give you a bit of variety, so you've got to be true to yourself. Exactly. There's loads of stuff that I'm just like, I just don't think I'd like that. And there's some things that I've started streaming and thought, I'm not going to continue. Like Coffee Talk. I think I streamed Coffee Talk once. What did I... Oh, no, it was one of the games I started streaming and I was like, I actually don't think I would like to continue that on stream. Cosmic World Sisterhood. We played the demo with that. I am so glad that I played that off stream because it was brilliant. The Cosmic World Sisterhood was fantastic, but I couldn't have played that on stream. Things like visual novels where it's a lot of talking, I couldn't do it. So like things like Coffee Talk, I'll never stream those because it's a lot of talking and I can't do it. But yeah, things like this are great. Things like this are great. Right.
Prince Phineas himself will arrive in the sprawl after a ceremonial visit to the royal sulphur mines of Petrard.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to see me bored or hating a game. The thing is, if I have to slog through it and I'm not enjoying it, I will just stop and I'll just say, guys, I'm not enjoying this one. I'm just not going to play it anymore. Like, because it's going to be boring for you as well. Whereas if I'm, like, this one, I'm genuinely enjoying and hopefully you are as well. Here we go. Prince Phineas himself will arrive in the sprawl after a ceremonial visit to the royal sulphur mines of Petrard.
The prince will be christening the newest of our sulphuric refineries by smashing a bottle of Petrardian fizzy over the front door.
He's gonna stink. Sulphur smells like rotten eggs, right?
I guess you weren't important enough to go to the big party, huh?
As a matter of fact, the prince assured me it was much more important that I travel all the way here to announce his eventual arrival.
And you bought that?
I did until just this moment.
I just don't know about this guy. What was the writ? Expect the imminent arrival of 2 envoys vying for alliance with the Sprawl.
An alliance between the great kingdom of Petrard and the Sprawl would benefit both sides mightily.
Okay, so they just want me to talk to them a lot, and there's gonna be 2. Just 2 that come.
Imagine the petrol and gunpowder our sulfur mines produce, combined with the technological advancements that your power crystals provide, would create a union that would make our 2 kingdoms the envy of the world.
Okay.
I guess a wedding would bring our 2 kingdoms closer together.
Undoubtedly. Vows made in wedlock are never broken. Well, in royal weddings anyway. Damn you, Marjorie.
But yeah, in more talk, I'll always just be honest. Like, I'm not going to play something just because everyone else tells me to play it. And I'm not going to play something that I don't like. So...
Is Marjorie your ex?
My ex-wife, yes.
Okay. So there's going to be... This is the envoy. Expect the imminent arrival of 2 envoys. Just 2. Really get them talking.
And now, in celebration of the beginning of this new chapter of prosperity between the kingdoms of Petrard and the Sprawl, I shall play you an original composition of my own on the Petrardian greeting bugle.
Alright, go for it.
If music be the food of love, then you know what to do, and a 2, and a 3.
Oh, that was wonderful. Oh, I like...
Bravo! Bravo!
That was great.
Oh, thank you, kind child. You know, I could have been the first bugle in the Petrardian orchestra. If we had an orchestra. Perhaps you know of a music director in the Sprawl looking for a man with good embouchure?
I'll keep a lookout for that.
Alright. What's that? I can't click on that. I'm just gonna let him through. I like him.
Onward to announce the eventual arrival of Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard and future husband to Princess Desdemona. Incidentally, I believe there is a representative of the Marvarg Empire behind me, seeking to make a similar offer for the hand of the princess. If you refuse her entry, I will give you much gold tonight. I will meet you at the tavern after your shift. Remember, do not let in the Marvarg delegate.
Oh. Oh, that has concerned me greatly. What do we want to do about that? We've already let him in. Let's hope. You admitted an admittedly annoying ambassador. I really hope that he is not sus. Fenton Harcourt Murd. He doesn't sound... Wait. That's not what he said his name was it? Fenton Harcourt Mud. I don't think I would have trusted a guy with the surname of Mud. What do we want to do about the other people? Hopefully they're like goblins or something and I won't admit them anyway.
Good afternoon, child. I would like to enter this bustling metropolis with the desire to purchase a hat. I have lost my previous hat and I require a replacement.
Why do you look so nervous?
Why come all this way to buy a hat? Surely they have hats where you're from.
They do, yes. But they do not match the standards of my previous hat. I was known well as one who adorned a hat of the highest caliber. I cannot go back.
Maybe you haven't looked hard enough?
I promise, child, I have searched high and low for the perfect hat. This sprawl is my last hope.
True spray time. Success! Okay. Why are you really here?
The hat. She was too much. Too fantastic for one man to wear. I couldn't handle the pressure of adorning such a prestigious piece of headwear. I did not lose that fantastic hat. I threw it away. But what should have been my salvation was the greatest mistake of my life. And now, I must find a new hat of equal, if greater worth than my previous hat.
I can only imagine the weight that comes with wearing such a fantastic hat.
Heavy is the head, as they say.
He really is just here for a hat? He really is just here for a hat. Huh.
This old hat of yours must have been something special.
Oh, it was. It was the most fantastic hat you had ever seen. That is how I acquired my name. Signor Capello Fantastico.
What does that mean?
Mr. Fantastic Hat.
That's a very fitting name.
Alas, it was. My good name must be restored.
I trust him. He's quirky. He's quirky. But we used the true spray on him and he really is just here for a hat. Go and get a hat, sir. Go and get a hat.
I hope you find your hat, Mr. Fantastico.
Thank you, child. The next time you see me, you will say to yourself, "Wow, has that guy got a fantastic new hat?"
I have no doubt in my mind.
Go forth. Purchase the most fantastic hat. Your interrogation led to him bearing his soul to you, and you gave the man a second chance to find the headdress of his dreams. Okay. Her voice is cute. Yeah, I'm liking the voice acting. Oh.
I come with a message for Princess Desdemona of the Sprawl, from Praetor Kargan of the Marvag Empire.
Nope.
The Praetor bid me say directly to the princess, Egtag Maya Kora una Guahatag. Grant me access to deliver this message personally, and I shall recite the Praetor's words to the princess with honor. Hail, Praetor Gargan! Kapla! I killed 19 other mighty adversaries for the honor of delivering this message to your princess.
I don't know what to do here. She seems nice enough. She's very intense.
I have brought you the head of the mightiest of these for you to inspect, as is our custom.
Oh my god! Thank you for the gift?
This is how you know I am worthy to deliver the words of the Praetor to your princess.
I've got a head? I think she's just very intense. Oh gosh, what do I do here?
The Praetor is attending the ballet tonight. Upon its completion, Praetor Kargan will make for this brawl.
She's just very intense.
Oh, so the Praetor's coming here later tonight?
Not likely. In Marvog, the ballet can last days,
Satcha,
weeks
hi,
even.
how are you?
It continues until only one dancer survives.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do here. You've missed so much. It's okay. We're not that far into the game.
Ballet is one of the finest blood sports in the Marvog Empire, and the bodies of fallen ballerinas are stacked high in the main square, as is our custom.
That sounds awful. It's been such a busy day. Well, I hope it's been a good busy day. I hope it's been good busy. So, yeah, we finished Tangle Tower, and now we've moved on to this. Getting stuff done, yeah? Okay, I'm glad it's been good busy. Good busy. I'm getting more and more nervous, but also excited to start my job. Yeah, so we've only been playing this for about an hour. Yeah, I spoke to Matthew yesterday, so we were just getting my like my work stuff ordered. I was like, I don't know where I'm gonna put it all, but I'll make it work. I don't know where I'm gonna put it all at all, because I've got my like streaming set up. So yeah, and I don't know if you've noticed, but this is my living room. I'm like literally working and streaming from my dining room table. So yeah, we'll see how things go. I'm gonna have to like push it all to one side to set up for work. I'm gonna have to buy another. Probably need to buy another extension cable because I'm like maxed out on the extension cable here. But yeah. You're excited? Okay. I'm excited to see what I'm gonna achieve for sure. I think it's gonna be cool. Okay, she seems really intense and I don't think that I want her. I'm gonna trust her.
Oh dear God. Is there a prize for winning the ballet?
Indeed there is. The winner is put directly into the line of succession to rule. Praetor Kargan was one of the finest ballerinas I have ever witnessed. Slaughtered dozens of other would-be ballerinas with a grace and beauty that brought a tear to my eye.
Okay, I feel like if I decline, there's gonna be like some war brought upon us. Oh gosh.
Sorry, what exactly was the message you had for Princess Desdemona again?
Praetor Kargan crafted the message personally. A warrior poet. Hail Praetor Kargan! The message is Ektag Maya Kola Una Guahatag, or in your language, it is marriage which will bring our two proud nations into a state of cooperation.
Everyone I've spoken to so far though seems absolutely lovely, and I feel already like very well looked after and cared for, so yeah, it's nice. They know about my ADHD and like I'm quite worried about how that might present itself at work, but like I want to do everything possible. Like I want to get some counselling or training or therapy or something to help deal with it. So I feel like they'll be quite supportive of that, and they've already sorted me out an appointment with occupational health, so that will be, yeah, that'll be exciting. They do seem like they really genuinely care, and I think Matthew's very excited to work with me as well, so that's nice. I'm excited. And everyone at work knows now, so yeah, it has been sad. It has been sad because I'm genuinely still so excited for the game, and I still love the community and I love the game, but you know, this is an opportunity to like grow and have an impact and actually work in a studio, so yeah, it'd be good for me. It'll be good
That
to
is
me.
the closest translation, even though it loses some of the beauty it has in our tongue.
You speak our language very well. Could you teach me something in Marvalgian?
It's just Marvag. Not in or rights or ease or anything like that. What would you like to learn?
Everyone wants to swear, don't they?
Haha! There are many words for this, but typically we also use the phrase F off.
Cool.
Do I just let her in? I mean, she's intense. But she's nice enough, right? Yeah, and that guy was like, I'll pay you off if you don't let them in. But you know what? I'm gonna let her in. Yeah, I'm gonna let the princess make her own decision. She's nice enough, you know?
You have honor, little one, and shall always be a friend of the Marvag. And now, to fulfill my mission to speak the praetor's words to the princess. Kapla!
The princess can decide for herself who she wants. It's not up to me. Little linguist, you admitted the Marva envoy, and you picked up some cool new phrases. Give her the benefit of the doubt. That other guy was a bit dodgy. Oh!
Whoa there, Lucy. Hello and salutations to you, most honorable guardian of the free peoples of the Sprawl.
That is not a real horse.
I am the envoy of the gallant Sir Beverly, a knight of some minor renown, which is also me. I have received a very special invitation from Her Majesty Princess Desdemona, as she turns her royal eye to finding a suitor.
There was only 2 envoys.
If there's nothing else, I will be off to my happily ever after.
Hold your horses.
When word reached me that Princess Desdemona was going to be entertaining potential suitors, I knew my days of jousting and dragon slaying were behind me. I saddled up my faithful steed Lucy and rode hard across the realm. For thrice 3 days we rode, stopping only to aid those in distress and relieve ourselves.
Thrice 3 days, you say?
Now, we are here to exclaim our dearest devotion to the beautiful princess, the fairest flower in a whole field of fair flowers.
Come on, Tangier, wake up.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
Thank you. Thank you, Michael Scott. Your horse is amazing. I am very much doubting you.
You really don't look like the dragon slaying type.
Looks can be deceiving. By my eyes, you don't look like the castle guarding type.
I'm not. This is my dad's job. I'm filling in. You're proving my point.
I'm gonna have a little look inside his horse. What the fuck?
What's with the horse?
Oh my god, that was better than I could have ever imagined.
My noble steed, Lucy?
I don't know how to say this, but that horse is 2 people in a costume. Oh, turns out I do know how to say it.
We told you this wouldn't work. Can we get our $10 now?
Goodbye. Goodbye.
I understand. You are being controlled by powerful forces and simply following orders. But know this, there is no force more powerful than love.
Okay.
You have not seen the last of Beverly, late night custodian of the Goblin Ball Stadium. On, Lucy.
Shut up, Beverly.
He wasn't a real envoy, and that definitely wasn't a real horse. Masterful deduction there, Guardsman. I am really enjoying this so far. Oh, me oh my. Oh!
Hey kid, are you Lil?
I think I fell for him in the demo. Oh, he is. Why, hello there. Yes, I am. That's me.
Okay, good. Got a mysterious letter here for you?
Oh yeah, have you come to personally deliver it to my box?
Who's it from?
I'm not authorized to know.
That is mysterious. Does this mysterious letter have anything to do with the one my dad Hamish got this morning?
Your dad is Hamish? What a good guy. Did you hear about Randy, though?
Only 3 payments away on that catapult.
Yeah, it's a real shame. Anyways, just take the note. I gotta get back to work.
You could stay for a cup of tea. I like him. Wicket 3000? Thanks.
See you around, kid.
What was your name? He was, Little girl stands at a gate, making choices I can't wait. If you've got a taste of madness and wish to circumvent great sadness, come and meet me after dark. Together we make our stamp on the world. M? How has this game passed me by? It only came out today. It only came out today. It came out today. It's called Lil Guardsman.
Nothing weird or creepy about that.
Malcolm wants to meet me in his dungeon? I know, but I watch your videos.
Where's that music coming from?
Well, then,
what is
I don't
happening?
know. I don't know how this has passed you by. Uh-oh.
Good afternoon, I've traveled from afar. A simple girl who wished upon a star. Inside this castle lies my fate. Perhaps I'll even get a date. To my old life I sing au revoir.
You are covered in blood, lady.
And you are?
You are covered in blood, lady.
It's Lil, and you need a good reason to be let in. But so far, I'm not optimistic.
You do watch my videos. I've done a demo of this and I've featured it on a couple of my lists. So this should not have passed you by.
Do you have any ID or anything?
She is covered in blood. And she's got a crazy look in her eyes.
My heart is true. Must this be a whole to-do? Inside these walls, my destiny awaits.
Just feels like if you weren't singing, we could move the plot along faster.
Also, you need to play Lethal Company with me and Ellie. Oh, do I? I need to check it out. I need to watch some people play it. My niece is like begging me to play Lethal Company. She's coming to stay with me this weekend for her birthday. And I just know all weekend it's going to be like, have you played Lethal Company? Have you played Lethal Company? Have you played Lethal Company? And I was just like, oh, I have not played Lethal Company. I just feel she's going to bug me about it all weekend. Ellie is a pro? Really? I don't like being peer pressured into stuff. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. Really? Do I really need to play it? Do I? I don't know. Also, I'm not really free in the evenings. I'm not really... So, I have been playing on my Steam Deck. I've been playing Bear and Breakfast in the evenings. Or I've been cross-stitching. I'm just trying to get off my computer in the evenings. I'm trying to get off my phone in the evenings. I'm just trying to spend less time hooked up. At the moment, it feels like it's intravenous. And I'm just trying to... yeah. That sounds like a great time. It is, it's nice. It's nice in the evenings to just sit with my other half on the sofa. He could be playing Baldur's Gate, or we could be watching Traitors. And I'll just be sat there cross-stitching. It's lovely. It's a much nicer way to spend my evening. So... while I appreciate that playing Lethal Company with you guys might be really great fun, I need to have my own time. I need to set my boundaries and be like, no, I said I was gonna spend more time away from my laptop. But thinking about it, my other half is away in London on Friday, I think. So if he's away on Friday, I could potentially play on Friday evening. I do go to Hoop in the evening though, so I won't be back till about 7:30. And depending on what time he's back, I could potentially have an hour. But I don't want to commit to anything. Anyway, I'll check it out. I'll watch a video and see if it could potentially be something I would be interested in. But I'd rather not. To be honest, I'd rather not. But thank you. Okay. See how awkward I get? It's like part of me is like, oh, I really want to play like with you and Ellie, but I'm just like, I don't want to be peer pressured into something. I don't particularly like the look of Lethal Company, and I enjoy my own time in the evenings. So there you go. I'm torn. Right, she is fucking sus. Look at that dress. Look at her. She's fucking crazy. She's got them crazy eyes. She's got blood on her dress. Man, oh man. Right. Metal detector or a whip? Shall we give her a whip in? Let's interrogate her a bit more first.
I'm just so thrilled to finally be here in the sprawl.
You've got them crazy eyes.
The people, the culture, the food, the hundreds of dark alleyways that could just swallow a person up.
Nope.
I have to say, I'm losing patience, Lil. At first you seemed so innocent, but still, I have a hunger driving me. The people everywhere will see. My dark destiny I will fulfill.
A dark destiny?
Well, that took a dark turn.
A dark destiny? I mean, I'm not fucking letting her in, but I want to hear more of her song.
Okay, Lil, now that we're real bosom friends, I guess I can open up to you.
Can you just tell me and not sing it?
Nope.
Ah.
I guess that it's all so true. Why I ventured here to you is that I am a thief. And also I should claim that I likely bear the blame for forging checks and larceny, for smuggling drugs and piracy, for setting many fires and causing grief, so much grief.
And what the fuck makes you think I am gonna let you
Just
in?
because you're singing it doesn't make any of that remotely okay.
What the fuck makes you think that I am going to let you in? We're dropping frames. We're dropping a lot of frames, apparently.
Can I tell you a secret?
Sure.
I may have a large sum of gold that I brought with me to start my new life in the big city. If you can forget a few things that I just sang at you, I'll give you 50 gold coins. Can you imagine? Think about how many musicals you could go see with 50 gold coins. But I'll only give it to you if you let me in right now. 50 gold coins! Oh, fiddlesticks.
Duck Detective, yes. I am very excited for Duck Detective. Deny! I wish we could jail her. Definitely deny. You're sus. You're not even sus, like you've told me you're a bad person. You've told me you're a bad person.
I see now that you aren't my friend. My time here is about to end. You haven't seen the last of me.
Okay, crazy. Off you go.
You're the worst.
You're the worst. You're looking forward to Duck Detective. Duck Detective looks so good. Despite the sweet songbird serenade, you correctly identified a homicidal maniac and turned her away. With the right tool, there may have been more to find. Oh, so we could have used a tool? Oh, she seemed nice. Did we rewind? I'm gonna rewind. Why not? Yes. Let's try a tool. She seemed nice. With the right tool.
Where's that music coming from? What is happening?
Here we go.
Good afternoon. I've traveled.
Does that mean we don't have what we need yet?
Simple girl who wished upon a star. Inside this castle lies my fate. Perhaps I'll even get a date.
It means that she's smuggling something, maybe. I'm gonna use the metal detector on her, I think. I really want to whip her. But I'm gonna use a metal detector on her, I think.
It's Lil, and you need a good reason to be let in. But so far, I'm not optimistic. Do you have any ID or anything?
I assure you that my heart is true. Must this be a whole to-do? Inside these walls, my destiny awaits.
It just feels like if you weren't singing, we could move the plot along faster.
Right, we are definitely using the metal detector. She's got a little something something.
What is that?
Is it a blowtorch?
Oh, that's just Fossy.
What's a Fossy?
Fossy is the name of my blowtorch.
Okay. I'm definitely confiscating that.
Friends shouldn't take things from one another. I guess we're not friends then.
No, we're not.
That makes me a little bit nervous for you, Lil.
Okay, I've had about enough of you.
Yeah, let's deny. Goodbye. She's sus as fuck. Goodbye.
I see now that you aren't my friend. My time here is about to end.
If we could jail her, I would have jailed her. She's fucking crazy.
You're the worst.
Right. Yes! Awesome. You managed to take her away her toy. Okay, so she can't cause any more destruction. That's what I wanted. And she's my last for the day. My last one for the day. Hey! We got over 2 stars. A 3.6. Nice. You let him in to do his job? What do you want to parade? Remember, 3 stars represents a good score in Lil Guardsman. The 4-star relies on superb deduction, perfect loadout, a bit of luck, or some combination of all 3 things. Alright, so we didn't quite. The result screens like this one will guide you on a 3-star result, but the 4 stars is up to you. Corvid, have fun sweetie, I'll catch the recorded version. Yep, sure. I mean, I'm finishing soon anyway, so you've basically seen it all. But thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you on Discord sometimes. Have a good one. Continue. Let's have a little look. So what didn't we... Oh, there was more to find here. And there was more to find here, maybe? So I could have maybe talked to him more. Got a 4 on those. Nice. So, the only one we missed out on was this one? But that's okay. So yeah, I think I'm gonna finish real soon. I think I might just do a little bit more because I like to do... I want to go see this dungeon. Is this gonna be the dating game? Dungeon 7, room 4. And we'll definitely continue this tomorrow. Oh, the dungeon did get painted green. Does this mean we're going to be able to jail people? Because that's quite cool. Are we going to be able to jail people? Every castle needs a crappy dungeon. Oh, creepy dungeon. Oops. Creepy dungeon. Ideal for prisoners who have only one arm. Having not seen a bathroom, you become horrified at the realization of what this bucket is for. I think this means we're going to be able to jail people.
Is this the right place?
It is. I mean, enter if you dare.
Is this going to be the dating game? Because that's quite cool if it is. Oh. Wow.
Oh, you dared. Hello. Welcome to my lair of chaos.
It looks like a bedroom.
Huh. It is his damn bedroom.
It can be two things. I'm a minimalist.
So, this is the little guardsman we've been talking about. Wait, you are, right?
Yes.
I can't imagine why I wouldn't be.
I'm gonna finish up
news,
this.
little girl. You're going to be working the gate for the foreseeable future.
I like her.
What? That's not good news. Why me? I hardly have a grasp on what I'm doing, and I'm barely tall enough to see over the desk.
I see. Then you're free to go.
Keep it together, Mal. Listen, little girl. We have eyes and ears all over the city, but the gates have always been a blind spot for me.
The point is, the safety and security of the sprawl must be preserved and protected, and you might be positioned to help maintain the balance. Do you understand our meaning?
I really like her.
You can think of us as the real change makers here in the sprawl. Sure, there's the princess, but I think she's better suited to cutting ribbons and things like that.
Careful.
At any rate, I am Councilwoman Ash, head politician and policymaker for the sprawl.
Lieutenant Stryker, head of military and law enforcement.
And I'm Malcolm.
He's a jester of the court.
Is his chair literally like a bed of nails? Oh. Okay.
I think I got that from the hat.
Basically, we're the ones who really make things happen around here.
And he's got, oh gosh, I've immediately just forgotten what that's called. Oh, Jesus. I had it and then it went, I've forgotten what, Iron Maiden? Is that what it's called? An Iron Maiden? So he's a little bit kinky.
And I'm Malcolm.
So it would be wise for you to do as we say.
What if I refuse? You can't make me do anything I don't want to do. I'm 12 years old.
Damn it, you've got us there. But how about we leave it up to chance? Guess which hand is holding the colored ball, and we'll forget about the whole thing. But if you guess it correctly, you agree to do our bidding no matter how nefarious or unreasonable.
I think
Sound
there
like
is
a deal?
no ball, right?
Do I even have a choice?
Yes, you choose which hand.
Not the brightest one, is she?
There was no
Oh,
ball.
I'm sorry. That was the wrong choice. What you should have chosen was my foot.
Get lost. Get lost.
But you said it would be in your hand.
And what is the foot if not the hand of the leg?
The hand
You
of
lost
the
fair and
leg.
square.
What is the foot if not the hand of the leg? Yeah, I'm finishing soon. Soon.
Oh, and don't worry about your father. We're each quite capable at finding ways to keep him busy, making sure you have to cover for him.
But...
That concludes this briefing.
I really like
We
Striker.
suggest you go back home, rest, and wake up tomorrow prepared to go to your new mundane job, which you will work at for the foreseeable future.
Oh,
It's
great.
called being an adult.
Oh, it's the
Keep an eye
worst.
out for our directives in your daily Guardsman writ. I trust you won't disappoint us.
Ugh, being an adult is the worst.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay. See you then. Yeah, I'm finishing real soon. I'm basically finishing now. Actually, I'll go and talk to my dad. And then I'll finish. Because I'm rather hungry now. We need to get Ellie a job.
Boy, what a day. Hey, Arda, pour me a cold one, will ya?
If you talked to them, they go shh. Might not realise we're still here after turning out the lights or something like that. She might not realise we're still here after turning out the lights. Yeah, we need to get Ellie a job.
Make that 2, Arda. Hey, wait a minute. You're too young to be drinking cold ones. Make hers a milk, please, Art.
Can it at least be cold?
That depends. How did work go today?
Did better than a 2-star rating, I can tell you that. What were you doing again?
The bidding of the 3 royal advisors.
Oh, yes.
Do you think it's normal that the big names and faces of this city are using us for their own personal and political gain?
After today, I don't know what's normal anymore.
Okay. Oh, who's that?
Hey, we have
Oh, we
extra of
got
the
a
daily
hat.
special today. Eggs and oil and lemon. Do you and your dad want to take it?
No, we're not gonna take it.
We're not. Oh my gosh, she's got a new
This
hat.
hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
No.
My journey, it continues.
Yeah, that's not a fantastic hat. You got rejected from Orok today. Yeah, I put a good word in for you and everything. I proper hooked you up. So that sucks. That sucks. Have a word while you search.
Aha! There she is, the brilliant little half-pint running the desk. I trust you refused entry to the envoy from the Marvog Empire like we talked about?
I did not.
If you did, I have the gold I promised you right here.
Gold. Can I lie and say I kept them out? I kept them out.
I sure did. Kicked their ass back to Marvog.
Yeah, I did.
Incredible bravery in the face of a brutal murderer.
I didn't. I let them in.
Oh, you know, all in a day's work. What kind of gold are we talking about here?
I have here 20 pieces of gold. Fair is fair. Take them. They are yours, and with many thanks from Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne
What did you
of
do,
Petrarch.
Ellie? Did you let the Marvog lady in? Did you let the Marvog envoy in? I did. You love this, by the way. It's honestly, I think the demo might still be up. You let her in and told the truth. Oh, I let her in and told a lie.
Son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King...
I figured the Princess Desdemona could make her own choice, you know?
Just the gold, thank you.
Oh, yes. Here you are.
Yeah, you are. I lied. I said I kept her out. I did not. I just figured that the princess could, you know, the princess can fend for herself.
There's someone waiting for you in the back alley. Garcy Blinkers, Gerby Bonbons.
Yeah!
Anyways, it's just through that door over there.
Yeah. Oh, cool. We can actually go and see him. You were wondering if I could get away with it? Well, I'm always going to try to get away with it, aren't I? I'm always going to try to get away with things. Garby Bunches? Is that his name? Garby Bunches? Let's see what Garby's got for us. Oh, hey, Garbs.
Lil, you came.
I like him. I like Garby.
Welcome to Garby Bunches Emporium of Wonder. You're my very first customer.
Aww.
I was actually inspired by watching you alternately help and hinder folks at the gate yesterday. And I thought, Garby, there must be an industry of enterprising individuals supporting the guards. And when I looked around, there wasn't. So I met a mage who's got a magic crystal hookup. And now I'm selling Guardsman tool power-ups.
Yeah, that's what we need.
If you've got the cash, I can sell you extra power crystals. Both the good kind and the cheap roll the dice and see what happens kind. As well as power-ups for all of your tools.
Oh, cool. I like the chaos
pricey,
crystals.
But the more crystals you can load into those bad boys, the better.
Hey.
Finally, if you need cash, you can sell me anything you might have taken off of unsuspecting suckers.
Nice.
Here, take a look.
Nice. Sell? I'm definitely selling a severed head. And I'm definitely selling a blowtorch. Do I need these? I don't think I need those. Okay. Power crystals. Decoder ring. Is these the power-ups? Permanent upgrade. Metal detector. True spray. Maybe I get a couple more power crystals. And that'll do. But yeah, I got away with it.
Back for more? Feast your eyes.
Oh no, I'm alright, Garby, actually. I'm okay, mate. Cheers. Right then, I think I'm gonna finish up. Ooh, hello, what's down here? That cannot be safe. Lil could fall into the sewers. If she could walk to that part of the screen. She can walk to that part of the screen. Smells coming out that dumpster. Indescribable. Can't go further. Okay. I am going to finish. I am absolutely starving. I'm ravenous. So, I think we're good for the day. I think I'm gonna go to bed. Does it save after I go to bed?
That Malcolm is a madman, but at least he pays well. And with you working the guard shed, I'm pulling in 2 salaries. Your milk is on me.
Hey, thank you, Dad.
Maybe one day you can cover for me here at the bar.
No, thank you. Oh, there's a mouse hole there. But I'm gonna go to bed. And
I think I've done everything I need to do. But are you sure you're ready to hit the hay? Quiet, you.
Hit the hay? I think so. And I'm hoping it saves. Seamus did a commendable job painting the dungeon walls, although humble. He really is quite skilled. He never let a drop hit the floor, and he did all the edges without using tape. Really high quality work. It brought a much needed breath of life into the room where some people wait for execution. Seamus went home with his hard-earned paycheck in one hand and a bouquet of flowers for his wife in the other. He put his 6 goblin children to bed, swept his wife off her feet, and took her to their room. Their 7th child, Becky McGoblin, is due sometime in the spring. Oh my gosh, I was single-handedly. As a result of me, they've had another baby. He presented himself at court, which began okay until one of the out of sheer politeness, Princess Desdemona acknowledged his bugle. He proceeded to toot his own horn, which rapidly diminished the favour he had just curried, and all in attendance left with a bad taste in their mouths and a ringing in their ears. That night, lying in his bed in his chambers provided for visiting dignitaries, he felt smug that he had managed to successfully slow down the competition by bribing a guardsman. He thought to himself, maybe I missed my calling as a spy, but then quickly rethought it as he considered the life expectancy for a Petrodarian intelligence agent. Okay, come on. Signor Capello Fantastico entered the sprawl and began his quest for the perfect hat. He ventured to every store that sold headgear in the sprawl: Henry's hats, Linda's lids, Homer's haberdashery, the Chapeau Shack, Mind Your Millinery, hats, all caps. What a great name for a hat store, by the way. And even Yiddle's Yarmulke. But none of them had the type of hat he was searching for. There definitely should be a hat shop called All Caps. Rest assured, Signor Capello Fantastico will not relent until the top of his head is restored to its former glory. I like that. Mayala, after relaying Praetor Kargin's message to the princess, the Marvarg envoy walked past the National Ballet of the Sprawl's company rehearsing in the park. Ooh. Seeing that the ballerinas of the Sprawl were doing things completely wrong, the Marvarg envoy decided to join in to teach them a thing or two. Now the Sprawl's ballerinas are experts in first position and first-degree murder. Since the envoy was distracted, the Praetor never got word if the princess received their message. But don't worry, they'll show up anyway. Denied entry, the fake Sir Beverly took off his fake armour, got back on his fake horse, and went home to his real hut where he lived with his real mother and wallowed in his very real depression. Oh. Oops. Chloe encountered a guard patrol outside of the city gates and attempted to pickpocket them quietly, which she didn't do successfully on account of all the singing. In jail, it only took her 5 minutes to be sent to solitary confinement. So, if I hadn't have taken the blowtorch from her, would she have just created more chaos? Right, we need to finish.
It's news in the morning.
Continue game, level select, settings, main menu. Chloe was one of my favourite travellers. Did you let her in? Did you take her blowtorch? I hope that it's saved. There you go then, that's Lil Guardsman. It came out today. Go and check it out. I am gonna head out. Didn't let her in and took her blowtorch. Good job. Me too. Me too. She was well sus. She had blood all over her dress. She was singing about fulfilling a dark destiny. She was great though. Right, my loves, I will catch you tomorrow. We'll continue with Lil Guardsman tomorrow. Until then, be good. Let's see if there's anyone to raid. Let me pop on over back to here. Let's see if there's a raid target. Thank you for the stream. No worries. Thank you everyone for popping by. Also, I've been working on this. I'm going to continue working on it tonight. My boyfriend thinks that this looks like a bear in a sad hat holding maracas. Like a sad bear in a hat holding maracas. That's what he thinks that is. And now I can't unsee it. Now that's the only thing that I can see. I don't know what else it was meant to be. I bought it because it has a crown on it. And now all I can see is the bear with maracas. It's like it looks like a sad bear in a hat. Where, like, holding maracas. And I was like, oh my god, that is literally all I can see now. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. I've put 6 hours into it so far. That's what it looks like. 6 hours. And then I finished this one. I finished this one over the weekend. That took me about 60 hours. So we've done that one. That's about 60 hours of work. But I'm really enjoying it. So that's how I'm spending my evenings at the moment. Right, I'm really, considering that I've never done cross stitch before, like I'm pretty damn pleased with that. I'm pretty damn pleased with that. And then this one is going really well so far, as you can see. It looks very neat and tidy. It even looks tidy on the back. Like, it looks very neat and tidy. So I'm very happy with that. Yeah. I'm going to go and get some food. Is there anyone that I want to... Is there anyone that I would like to raid? There's actually no one that I would like to raid today. So I need to get some new Twitch friends, clearly. There's no one on that I want to raid. I could send you over to Ariella, actually. Ariella's been streaming. I didn't see Ariella there, actually. She's been going for over 5 hours. She's playing Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. Oh my goodness. Let's go over to see Ariella then, shall we? Raid. Ariella la. Wonderful. That looks about right. Fab. Right, let's get our raid course ready. And sub-raid. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for some more Lil Guardsman. Until then, be good. Be happy. Go and get some nice foods. Sleep well. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye! Bye, 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 bye.